I'm trying so hard. Oh my gosh, we did it! We did it!
Only took a couple tries.
It only took a couple tries and 2 minutes. Oops. So, sorry for the 2-minute delay. New stream, who dis? But hello, everybody! Welcome to Worlds Collide Gaming, where we, two nerds and two cats, maybe, they have zoomies, so they'll probably be in at some point in time, play board games and chill out and have lots of fun because we can. Oh my gosh, it looks so great. I'm so excited. This is so cool.
Does have a little bit of a lag on our side, I can tell from both of these. But I think that's to be expected since you're streaming.
Yeah, I think that's kind of.
If I were to go back to the actual software we're using for it, then it would probably show it in real time. But it is showing it, so we're gonna say it's good enough.
That's really cool. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
She didn't need the hat, but she had to put on a hat.
Everything needs a hat. That's just a fact of life.
So she put on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, we're here to play a little bit of Dice Thrones today. We got 6 different characters, and this is a game made by Roxley. There's a bunch of different seasons. We've got 1, 3, and 4. 2's really hard to find, or at least the re-rolled version is, and these are the remastered versions. So things have changed. What's changed? I don't know. Never played the first one. So
I think it looks a lot better. Like,
I think
I've seen pictures.
it does look really good. It's really high quality to me. Really is, because I mean it comes with its own trays. Like there's a camera here. Like that's the Barbarian right there. I mean,
it's
it
not
looks
too
really
often
good.
that you get a board game and it's just so neatly and beautifully packed away.
You have no idea how nice that is. Okay, I have a game. I put a post on it called Warfighter PMC, and it's got a bazillion tokens, 1,000 cards, and no organization whatsoever. So I had to make my own organization. I got a little Ziploc bag to put all the tokens in and label them. And then I got all the cards. I put them in a card sleeve folder that Demi so generously gave to me for the game. This game, everything is in there. Very nice. You have your actual playboard here. You have your, I guess you would call it
abilities?
Yeah, your abilities. I think it calls it like a pamphlet or a leaflet, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got all your dice right here nicely, your little health bars,
It's
your
beautiful.
oh, I'm sorry, this is the combat points, which is what you use to use your powers. And the health and all the things. It's all just really nicely knit. I don't know what this is for, but I mean you can use it to put the dice in either side, so it's okay for me, I guess.
It's one of those things where you can tell that these people who made this game are gamers because they designed it in a way of, you know, actually thinking about the people who play and put stuff down and be like, this is organization in board games is actually a really big problem. So how do we make something really awesome? And this is the best organization.
I'm not entirely sure I would call this a board game. Like it has a board, but it's not like you don't have tokens moving around a board. I would call this more of a dice game.
A dice game?
Which is why it's called Dice Thrones. So it's like Yahtzee, you know? You don't need a board for Yahtzee. Yahtzee's not a board game because you don't need a board for it. You just roll dice. It's like Farkle. You were showing me how to play the other day. You don't need a board for it. You just roll the dice.
Right.
I mean, technically, you don't have a board. These are references you read. Basically, like you're looking at you know, if you, hypothetically, if you knew your character's moves and stuff by head, by thought, by heart, however you want to call it, then you wouldn't even need these things, you know?
Yeah.
They're just references, but they do make things easier. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do kind of I don't know if I'm using the word correctly. I might be, I might not. We're going to be doing like a draft. We're going to roll a single die. It's going to be hard for you guys to see it.
Don't worry, we'll tell you what it is.
We'll tell you what it is. Whoever gets the higher number gets to choose the first character they get to play as, and then the other person gets to choose a character to follow up on that. Whoever loses that one gets to choose the next character first. However, you can't use duplicates. Once a character's been used, it's done. You can't use it again. This that keeps Demi from taking her Pyromancer and melting me the entire game.
Exactly what I was going to say.
So, and it shows off all the characters, because they're all different, and they're all different difficulty levels, difficulty classes, DCs, if you will.
Grab the box for me, Lloyd.
Sure.
So, that's another thing that they do really, really well. First of all, the boxes are funny. They're clever. They have little funny things on
little blurbs on the back for each character.
Here, I want to read one for you. So this is for the Treant over here. They have difficulty ratings on the back of the box per character on how complicated, how strategic they are. The Treant's one of the most complicated ones. He's at a 6. And the little blurb for this says, the Treant is the most elder of contenders. He decided he could no longer be a stick in the mud weeping over willows. He chose to branch out, leafing his thicket behind with a sappy goodbye. He dug deep, packed his trunk, spruced himself up, and began lumbering ever closer to the true root of the problem, the Mad King. I don't know who the Mad King is, but they were like, how many tree puns can we put into one thing? But the difficulty rating is really, really nice. If you're not so much more, if you just kind of want to roll dice and kind of very simple, or have like younger people playing, the Barbarian is a 1. That is just pure damage and stuff, and that's
I think the Moon Elf is like a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just slightly.
The
Ninja's a little more.
a 2.
Ninja's a 2.
Somehow.
I like the Ninja, honestly.
I think you're thinking this is the one that neither one of us could understand.
I'm starting to figure that one out. Shadow Thief, I am really starting to figure out. He makes sense now to me. But I mean, we've done enough talking and explaining to it. Again, this is done by Roxley. Not any kind of sponsor or anything. We enjoy it, so hey, this is where it's from.
Go support them. They're awesome. I put a link in the description. Go buy their stuff. We want to buy more of their stuff. They actually expanded into, they have a lot of Marvel themed.
Yeah, they did Marvel
any
stuff. Loki is one of them they did. I think they did one. They might have done one for Thor. I'm not entirely sure.
They have a bunch of them. And I know that their Kickstarter just ended where they had a Deadpool themed.
Oh, and they've got the Adventures.
Yeah, which I may or may not have backed because I have a problem when it comes to Kickstarter and backing things because they're so shiny.
Adventures is like a one-person version of this. Like I'm not entirely how it works, so don't take my word as gospel.
I think it's the RPG. I don't think it's one person, but it's a storyline.
I think it can be one person.
I think it can be one person. I agree. But yeah, we haven't gotten our hands on that one. That one sold out very quickly. And even getting a hold of it, I think, is like $100 or $200.
People want more to do with the characters instead of just a blurb on the back.
It's a great game. It's one of my favorite. It really is.
Now that one I would call an actual board game because that one you have a token, you have a board you move on, you have creatures you fight against, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. Enough exposition on everything. We're gonna, instead of, as Demi likes to tell me, instead of exposition, we're gonna show you.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to start the roll here and see what I get. Whoever gets the highest number gets to choose the first character, and the other person gets to choose a separate. Well, that's going to be Demi, because I rolled a 1. Who knows? She might roll a 1, too. She rolled a 4, so she gets to choose first.
Gee, I wonder who I'm going to pick.
I wonder.
Who will I destroy you with first?
I wonder.
Oh, no. Would you look at that? Oh, did the fire character disappear?
Oh, that's perfectly fine, because you fell into my trap.
Uh-huh. Not much.
Now you're minus 2 characters that can't be used anymore.
That was actually my plan.
The rest of these characters, besides Treant, I'm pretty good with. So 3 out of 4 characters I know what to do with. So even if I lose this fight, because I don't know this character as much, I can win all the other ones probably.
I was about to say, so you picked a character you didn't know as much, but you picked it because I know it as much.
Yep. It's called strategy.
It's all the These boards are gorgeous. So the way this game works, I will do my best to explain it. So you have on here, I'm assuming anybody watching this has played Yahtzee, and this is your Yahtzee board. It tells you exactly what dice that you need to roll in order to do this certain attack or defense. It's super straightforward. Either get 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, a mixture, a small straight, large straight, with your ultimate attack being your Yahtzee, being the hardest one to get, and it will absolutely destroy your opponent.
You can't stop it. No card you have can stop it. The only way you can stop it is by changing one of your opponent's dice to something else. It doesn't matter what evasions you have, it doesn't matter what tokens you have protecting you. You cannot stop it unless you change one of their dice. And there are cards that do that.
Yes. Yeah. So that's get to that part in a second. 40 health, correct me?
50.
50. Okay. Then you have this, which is your abilities. Each character has their own unique abilities that either give you super cool power-ups, like dodging moves, or it inflicts something on your opponent, like stun or burn.
I'm sorry for all the trading card players out there, I'm about to do a sin that none of you like and every one of you hates.
Oh, no, he's just shuffling them just like that. But he has
You'll notice, they're not bent. I shuffled them easily. But I know I'm going to get some scrutiny from that from any trading card players out there. Some of you might even say, why aren't they sleeved? Because they're not. That's why.
We don't really sleeve our board games. That would require an absurd amount of sleeves that we don't have.
And we enjoy this game. It is a fun game, but it's not like our favorite game. So, like, you know, if it was something like we played all the time, then maybe. But, you know, I've got a Magic the Gathering deck. Demi has one as well. I'm going to be teaching her at some point down the line. You guys get to see that fun show.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea how to play.
And I don't know, if we get attached to it, maybe we'll put some covers on them. It depends.
So we got everyone's got their little health dial here.
It starts at 50 every time, unless you're playing a 3-person game, in which case it goes to 35.
Yeah, you can play teams. You can play 1v1v1.
It's not really a free-for-all. You've got a 1v1v1, but if you got 4 people, the rules say you can only do 2 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can YOLO and do whatever you want.
I mean, house rules are always a thing.
Yeah, so there are things that are involved for teams. I don't believe you could just keep adding. Like, you couldn't have a 6. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't think they make rules. This is your your combat point counter. At the start of your turn, you get a combat point. Wow, that's me saying fire top.
D&D, you guys wouldn't understand.
Funny story time. So we're playing a D&D game right now at this moment that is Kingdom Hearts themed. And we went to Robin Hood World. And apparently I am incapable of saying Friar Tuck like a normal person, and it became the joke of the entire group that we just had to go and talk to the fire truck.
Look, it was whatever made you feel better. You know, if it works, it works.
Everyone knew what I was talking about. Combat points are used to use your cards.
Yeah.
Now, this is what makes this a strategy game, because it's not just rolling the dice.
Luck.
Yeah, it's not pure luck at all. I mean, there's certainly an element, but your cards manipulate the dice. You can re-roll, you can change to something you want, you can mess up your opponent's rolls, anything you want. That's how these cards work. So this deck is your strategy, and this is how you use them. Every single character has different cards. Now, there are some that are the same.
They are some that are the same.
Yeah, so there are like the general ones of, remove a status token, or, draw 3 cards or something like that. But everyone has character-specific cards. This one, my Pyromancer, has a lot to do with this thing called Fire Mastery, which allows me to absolutely burn my opponents alive.
For any RPG players, it's a stacking mechanic.
Exactly. And the cards help me gain more of that or such. Oh, and now you get to watch me. Fun Demi fact, I was about 25 when I learned to shuffle. Oh my gosh, it kind of turned out okay.
You can't do the bridge, though.
No, I can't do pretty much anything. Yeah, I just old school shuffle, just like it's there.
Well, I mean, there's always.
Basic shuffle.
Oh, okay. There's always the old, regular trading card shuffle. But I don't trust that much.
My go-to shuffle is boom. But we're
that's not a shuffle. That's a mess.
But I mean, I clean up my.
Do you imagine doing that with 52 cards? Just 52 cards, and then you gotta go get them all back.
I had an older brother. I did the 52 card pickup.
Me and my brother did it as a game. We thought it was a legit game, and I guess it kind of is, but we were just like, 52 card pickup, oh, on the floor. Parents come around the corner, what are you doing? We're playing 52 card pickup. Well, at least you're picking up your mess. There's no set place to put your dials and stuff of that nature. Just we have a nice table here.
Yes.
Very comfy table. We've got plenty of room to work with here, so you can just set them wherever you want to. But
Yeah. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
The only thing that I know that I do is I like to keep my discard pile next to my actual draw pile. So there's a little spot there for that. And now we get to see who we start with 2 points. You always start with 2 points.
Blessed. You're in trouble.
You mean good tea?
No. Okay. All right. Pause in the thing. My tea is clearly superior to his tea, and that's just a fact.
Her tea is leaf juice.
His is pencil tea.
Multiple leaves squeezed together in water.
That's what tea is!
This is black tea. That's all it needs to be. Black tea. Pekoe, or how the heck you say it. Pekoe? Pika, I don't know. Pekoa? I don't know. Whatever.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but I still
Obviously, I'm not from the north. I'm from the south, and this was life.
He makes his own caffeine-free southern tea to
It is caffeine
live.
free. It is caffeine free, because if not, I'd probably be dead.
I don't know how. This is actually caffeinated tea for once.
So you get to deal with her being caffeinated.
But caffeine doesn't make me feel too good, so I usually do herbal teas. And I have about 5,000 different teas in my tea cabinet.
Part of that is thanks to Jason. Thank you, bro.
I love my tea. Oh my gosh, it's vastly superior to. I've tried it. I don't get it. I love you, but no.
Your parents like it, or at least they tell me that.
All right. Okay. Tea. Everything's all set up.
Yep. We just got to roll our dice to see who goes first. The highest number goes
should
first.
Should we read our stuff for the beautiful audience?
I think we should read them as they come up.
As we do it. Okay. So as I stun you into oblivion. Then,
yeah. So you do it. Let the audience know what you're doing. We're going to be letting you guys know what dice we're saving. We're not going to let you know every dice we roll. We might say something every once in a while, but again, you can see the thing pretty good. You can't really see the dice and the trays very, very well. So we'll be letting you know what we're saving, stuff like that. Obviously, we're not going to be letting anybody know our strategies, because then we both know. But that way, you can sort of follow along what's going on. So let's roll a dice and see who goes first.
Alrighty.
These are D6s.
3.
I rolled another 1.
Ooh.
So.
Oh no, I don't want to go first. Why do I keep doing that? In this game, I don't like going first, because going first means you get absolutely nothing.
There's a lot of strategy games where going first is actually a bad thing to do.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
I play Snapship Tactics, which is that board behind Demi over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And it's like a dogfighting type of game with spaceships. And usually going first is bad, because there's nothing to shoot at if you go first. Mm-hmm. But if you go second, you have someone to aim at, and you can judge what you're doing based on them. But I get what you're saying.
5 cards?
4.
4 cards. 2, 3, and 4.
3, 4. And another reason why she doesn't like going first is going first, you gain nothing on the start of your turn. You have the 4 cards in your hand, and you have 2 points. You don't gain anything. Now, on my turn, I'll gain 1 card and gain a point. That's some type of balancing mechanic for letting the person go first.
Ooh.
There are different phases to this game. There's an income phase where you would gain a card and you would gain CP. She skips it because she goes first. There's a main phase, and I'm reading off the board here, where you play your abilities, you play main phase cards, and you can sell cards to gain more. So if you've got a card in your hand you don't like, you can discard it and gain an extra CP. Then you have your actual rolls. And that is comprised of an offensive roll, a targeting roll, and a defensive roll. And you'll see that come up as it goes. Then you go to the main phase 2, which is, if you played Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a main phase 2. Is identical to main phase 1. It just lets you finish it up. Anything you want to do. And then you discard after that. If you've got any cards over 6, you discard. You don't get anything for them, but you discard over them. So you don't want to go over 6, you lose cards.
This is why I don't like going first. Fudge muffins. Okay, so first I'm going to play Getting Paid, which gets me the 2 CP. So I do actually get something this turn.
Yeah, and the trackers keep track of how much CP you have.
Yeah, so they make it nice and simple to keep track of everything. Oh, which one's better? I'm gonna go for this one. All right, and then I'm going to immediately spend those 2 CP. Now, here's another thing that I don't think we've mentioned is here's all your abilities. You can upgrade your abilities. There's 1 card in your whole deck. Well, actually, there's 2, because there's a level 2 and a level 3. And you spend CP, and then you put it on there. So basically, the original, this move is called Pyroblast. It's the same roll, but the original one has deal 6 damage and roll 1 die, and then you get to do stuff for that die. This one has deal 6 damage and roll 2 die, and then you deal even more damage, or you do even cooler stuff.
Yeah.
Upgrades are always awesome. The defense upgrades are usually OP. fudge muffins. Okay, alright, well, that's it for here.
So this is going to be her offensive roll phase.
Yes, so I got
There's no
German
targeting
cards.
phase because there's only one opponent. If you had multiple opponents, you'd have to do a targeting phase, which is another roll. There's only one opponent. So.
Alrighty. So, wow, that's a...
So close. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to sigh dramatically. So the way that these work, and it also says on your card here on how often that specific dice, the odds of your dice. So for me specifically, every single die has 3 flames, a blaze, a fiery soul, and a meteor. So, you know, you have 3 in 6 chance of getting the flames, and then 1 in 6 chance of getting the other ones. And so his dice are different.
Yeah, they're sort of different. I don't have. I think you have more dice.
I have more types.
Faces,
yes.
types.
Yeah.
The moon elf only has a bow and arrow, a foot, and a moon symbol. And my odds are arrows are 3 out of 6. So I've got 3 rolls of arrows. That's usually my damage. I have 2 foot. So what's that? 2 out of 6. Yeah, 2 foots. And those are mostly for defensive abilities of some kind. And everybody only has one side of their ultimate, which is 6, and mine is a moon. Hers is a meteor.
This roll frustrates me for a reason that I cannot say because it will ruin my ultimate plan.
I do know you were close to a straight there.
I am very close to a straight, but that wasn't my ultimate plan. 54 plus 2 for damage. I think I'm actually going to go for my Pyroblast because I do have enough for combustion right now, but I don't want it.
So she's saving 2 flames and 1 of her meteor.
Yes.
She's saving those, just like in Yahtzee, you can save your dice. And she's going to roll her next 2 dice to try to get those other, what?
I just
you only
need
one more
flame,
right? So she only needs 1 more flame.
You can roll 3 times. So
yes.
It's your first roll, and then you have 2 re-rolls. There's some abilities that, like, I can stop him from re-rolling or something
or
like
I
that.
can make her re-roll again if she rolls something I don't want her to have.
Mm-hmm. So there's lots of manipulation going on here. That is not what I wanted.
You got 1 more roll.
Yeah.
There you go.
Phew! Alright, so 3 flames and 1 meteor means I can do Pyroblast, which is, alright, so it's 6 damage and roll 2 dice, and depending on what I roll, it does a different, how about I put it in there? Okay.
Dice don't count unless they're in the tray.
Yes. Okay, so I rolled a meteor, which inflicts knockdown, so we're going to do our first static effect. So, Mason has to spend 2 CP or skip his roll.
Yep.
And so that's what this does. To remove the token, the player afflicted must spend 2 CP before the start of their offensive roll phase. If they do not, you must skip it and then remove it. So
right.
I inflict you with knockdown, and then the second...
Now, go ahead. Continue on.
The second die I rolled was the flame, which is add 3 damage times the number of flames. So 1 flame is 3 damage. So it's 6 damage plus 3 damage is 9 damage.
Okay, there are attacks that are undefendable that go straight through. This is not an undefendable attack, which means I get to roll my dice for my defensive ability.
Everyone in the bottom right corner, the green one,
is a defensive ability. The thief, Shadow Thief, has 2. No, is it Shadow Thief?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is Shadow Thief. And so
Shadow Thief is terrible for defense. We'll get to that one.
So my defense is called Missed Me. I get to roll 5 defensive rolls.
I forgot about that.
And on 2 feet, I get to prevent half the damage. And for every double bows that I roll, it's 1 damage back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we get. So there's 2 feet there, which means I have to only take half of this damage. And
is it
1 damage back
me?
to you because it's for every 2 bows.
Is it up or down? Because it's 9 damage.
I think it's down.
I think it's down. Alright,
so that would mean it would be 4?
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, it's not rolled. Is it rolled up or down? Okay, and that would be my turn, because that's it.
And if you notice, you put the knockdown counter on my character sheet here.
Yes.
Character, that way I know that that's there.
I inflicted him.
Okay, are your turns done?
I'm done.
Right, so I'm going to draw one because I get to draw a card to start.
Yeah, I
gain ACP to start. Let's see what we got here. So I have to spend 2 CP
Just to roll.
just to be able to roll. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend 2 CP, get through the knockdown. Also, we hope you enjoy the music. It's really nice.
Yes, please let us know if
Yeah,
the music is too loud or
Exactly.
if it's too quiet or something like that. We are testing out our volume levels. We know how it sounds to us, but how it sounds to you, wherever you are in the world, please let us know and we can adjust accordingly. But I just like a little jam, smooth jam going on.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, can't do that. I'll do this thing. Nah, I'm just gonna roll. See what we get.
You spend? Okay.
Yeah, I spent. Okay, so I'm taking a look at what I got here, trying to figure out where I want to go with this.
3 bows, a foot in the moon.
I think I want to save these 3, which is a 4, a 3, and a 6, and reroll these 2.
You going for the 5?
I mean, I've got a chance to. My 5 or 4. All I need is a 5 or 4. Oh, no, I do need a 5 because I'm going for a small straight. There's another 6. I could save that. Sure. And I got one more roll.
Oh, I see.
Okay, cool. So I've got 3 6s, which are moons, 3, which is an arrow, and 4, which is a foot. So the only ability I have access to right now is Exploding Arrow, because it costs 1 bow and 3 moons. So I roll 5 die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Oh, dice down.
Yep, dice everywhere.
Dice everywhere. Oh, I got it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you go. Is that it? Are you missing one more?
No, I got it.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Dice down.
All right, let's see. Roll 5 dice. Deal 3 damage plus 1 for every bow. Plus 1 for every foot. And additionally, your opponent loses 1 CP for every moon.
Gross.
And I inflict blind to you.
Oh, double gross. All right, no more.
All right, so that is
Ooh.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. You have to do this correctly.
It's just 1 plus 1.
It is, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So
when you level
1, 2,
it up,
3,
it
4,
gets
5. That's
nastier.
5. So that is 3 plus 5. That's going to be 8 damage. I didn't roll any moons, so you don't lose anything, but you are blinded. Blind is the next time she tries to do her offensive roll, she has to roll a 1 die, and on a 1 or 2, their roll misses completely.
Ooh.
So you're blind.
Well, I get to defend.
Yes, this is not an undefendable attack.
So the reason I like this character, the defense is not a defense. The defense is, how dare you touch me? Now I set you on fire. It's pure damage.
It's called Molten Armor for anyone who's curious.
Alright, so I gain a mastery per fiery soul, which I did 1. So I do finally get a fire mastery, which is important later. And then it is 3...
Yeah, a stacking damage buff is what it is.
Yeah. 1 damage per flame. I got 3 flames, 3 points of damage. How dare you touch me?
1, 2, 3. Alright, did you get your damage down as well?
Yep.
Okay, then that makes it my turn.
Okay. Now, the most unfortunate thing is, with Fire Mastery, a player with this token must cool off during their upkeep phase, so that awesome token I just got goes away. Alright, I get to draw a card now. Okay, and get my CP. Now, I'm going to sell a card, because I don't use this ever. So this is actually an upgrade for this attack right here. But part of my brilliant strategy, I never use this one. It whatever's in the top right corner usually has to do with 4 of your ultimate die, right? The hardest one to get 1 out of 6. For Masons, the Moon Elf, it's the Moon. For me, it's the Meteor. If I get 5 Meteors, then I get my ultimate attack. But there's always one that requires 4. If I'm going to get that close to my ultimate,
might as well try for it.
I might as well go for my ultimate. And I better have the cards to do my ultimate. So I never use that. So I'm going to sell it and get 4.
No, she didn't gain 4. She gained 1. That put her 2 4.
Yes. And I'm going to... Next turn. Okay, so I just have to see... Alright, I don't have anything to get rid of the blind, so just hope I get lucky. It's the second time I've rolled that. I don't want it right now. Move up to 3. Unless I start being a little strategic with my thingy, which does not really benefit me right now. Oh, wait a minute! 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a small straight. I do have a small straight. Oh, cool. Alright, I will actually keep that. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now you have to roll a 1 or 2 to see if you can even do it.
Well, I'm gonna go for my large straight.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure everybody has a small straight and a large
straight. They do.
Straight.
Everybody has a small straight and a large straight.
So it's like that's why it's kind of bringing in the Yahtzee element. So I have a small straight. I might as well try to get the 2. I did not get the 2. Small straight. So I get 2 fighting mastery.
You have to roll for your blind, otherwise your offensive roll phase fails, which
so
means nothing happens.
Okay, all right. So
1 or 2, it fails. Ha! Blind got you. She rolled a 1, which means blind is now removed.
Just gonna sit here and sulk.
And she gets no benefits from that. And it's my turn now. Well, actually, you have main phase 2 if there's any other cards you want to play.
I never, in any game, you brought up Yu-Gi-Oh! As the example.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! is easy. So,
why
a little bit of
main phase 2?
old school Yu-Gi-Oh! knowledge here. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh! you can only play 1 monster a turn, normal summon. But if you've already got monsters on the field and you're worried they might have a face-down card that's going to wreck your monsters, like Mirror Force or something like that, you would attack with the monsters you have that turn, on that battle phase. And if they play the card, yeah, your monsters are destroyed. But in your main phase 2, you can have another monster on the field for cover.
Oh.
Things of that nature. That's how you would use main phase 2.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. In a game like this, I don't know why you would do that, but
I'm sure we can find ways. But it is my turn, so
okay.
Bump up to 2 combat points now.
I understand that.
This is just might as well use it. This is Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You roll 1 die, gain half of it as CP. That's a 1, so I gain 1.
He gets half.
But it doesn't cost.
CP.
It doesn't cost any CP, so it's just a.
So, can you hold a card? Hold that card up to the.
This one?
Yeah. So every single card on it, it has on the left-hand side how much CP that it costs you to play, and then it has whatever the card does on the bottom. There are different colors as well. So if it's a blue color with a little M under the CP cost, you can only play that during your main phase. I can't just upgrade it in the middle of my roll, be like, oh, I rolled enough for a combustion, so I'm going to upgrade it right now. You can't do that. You have to do that at the beginning. But there are cards, if they are orange, I believe that's an orangish color, and have a dice on it, or if it's red with an exclamation point, you can play that whenever you want.
Quick play card.
I'm sorry. The dice is during your dice roll. You can't play that during the main phase, but it usually affects your dice roll, so you wouldn't play it during the exclamation points can be played anytime you want on your turn or your opponent's turn, but dice roll can also be played on your opponent's turn.
Yep, because it's still because it can be played anytime during the phase of rolling, so either one of us.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that point just yet, but yeah, if he rolls something that I don't like, I can be like, well, try that again. No, thank you.
I'm going to, because I really like this, I'm going to spend 3 CP. Excuse me, at 0. I have none now. I'm going to upgrade Miss Me.
Oh,
Miss Me 2.
Frown.
So that way I have a better defense when I get attacked. And I will roll my die. See what we get. Cool. I'll save the 2 bows, 1 and 3, and the 2 5s, which are feet. And I will reroll this one.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Boom. I think it's what I want.
Nope,
Not yet. I need another foot.
You need the foot.
Second roll.
Oh, unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
That is not a bunch of anything.
That is not, but I believe that is at least damage.
Unfortunate for you.
So, no, it's not that unfortunate. I know you have a defense, but what I'm going to do is, I am doing, this is 3 of die, so this is going to be, this is longbow. Every character has just a basic attack, which is just your, usually your 1 through 3s. This is the bows for me.
One.
It's the flames for her. I didn't roll anything special that time. I rolled the 3 bows and 2 feet. It's not enough for anything. So I'm going to just do the regular longbow shot, which does 4 damage. But I am going to play this card. Take that.
Oh.
I roll 1 more die and add that to. This is an attack modifier die card. It says it attack modifier at the bottom there, which means any attack you make, you can add to it. So I will be doing 4 damage plus 6 damage. You add, so the way this card works is you roll 1 die, and on a bow you add 2 more damage to it. On a foot you add the entangle ability, which I haven't gotten done yet. And on a moon you add the blind ability, which you've already seen.
Well. That's really an awesome roll. Not for defense. Wow. Geez, seriously? I rolled 4 blazes, which do nothing for me. But you take 2 points of
fire?
Of damage.
1, 2.
So, wow.
I am at 42. She's at 35. I currently have the lead.
Bring it up.
And it's your turn. Over to you.
Alright. Draw a card. Do I wanna? Do I? I don't know.
Don't mind me, I'm vibing.
This is. I found this channel. I was just so happy. I'm just like, it's just super chill.
Tapping my foot on the table, but you can't see.
So edgy. It's just a little.
I don't want to dance. I don't want to talk about. I'm just gonna bob my head.
Arm cross in the corner. Nah, enjoying myself. Ooh. What should I do? The choices that I have. I don't think I want this. Now that's pretty nasty, except I don't have anything. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. So I'm going to spend 2 CP. This usually is an end upgrade combustion. It's usually not my favorite. But the thing about combustion is that it deals undefendable damage.
Which means I can't roll a defense against it.
Yeah, so the Moon Elf means that Mason can roll and have the damage or inflict me with some damage.
Or both.
Or both. But if it's undefendable, don't get to roll.
Get to roll.
That is extremely important over some of these characters that we will get to later. Oh, it's going to be really rough not having the Pyromancer against the Shadow Thief.
Well, it depends on who wins. You get to choose. Whoever wins gets to choose. Whoever loses gets to choose the next character first
round. Well, speaking of, now it's only game 1, deal up to 4. I don't have Fire Mastery. The whole thing around this, is for Fire Mastery, but
yeah, they really want you to build Fire Mastery to increase the power of her attack.
That's not how I usually play. I think I'm actually going to go for the Pyroblast again.
So she's saving 2 flames and 1 of her meteors.
Yeah, because it's Alright, so I got my Pyroblast. Alright, so it's 6 damage plus. So 6 plus 3, which is 9, and I rolled a flame. Oh, I get 2 mastery. I almost thought I burned you, but I did not.
Now I get to roll my. So what's the total damage on
9
that?
damage.
9. All right, let me roll my defensive. I do half it.
Same thing.
To 4. However, you take 3 damage this time.
No.
Deal 1 damage per bow because I upgraded it, and I rolled 3 bows, 2 feet, half the damage, 3 bows, 3 damage. So I take 4 damage, and you take 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is why upgrading your defense is completely OP.
Especially on someone like Shadow Thief, who has 2 of them.
Ooh. Shadow Thief's defense is absurd. It's supposed...
His damage is crap, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it absolutely is. So technically speaking, I think...
Are you done? I'm going to start my turn while you're talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each character is kind of balanced for each other, and the Pyromancer is supposed to fight against the Shadow Thief. And you can see how they're compatible with each other, because this is mega damage dealing, and the Shadow Thief is like, yeah,
sell a card.
Nice try, brah. I don't think you're gonna touch me at all. Shadow Thief is nasty.
I'm going to spin that 2 CP I just got and upgrade Exploding Arrow to Exploding Arrow 2.
Ooh.
I don't have anything else I can use right now. I have no CP, so I'm just going to roll. We're going to see what happens.
Interesting.
Don't really have much there.
Interesting.
I think I'll save the 2 moons and the... So I'm saving 2 moons, which are 6s, and my 1, which is a bow.
He wants that exploding arrow that he upgraded. No, not
kind of risky, because if I don't pull something, if I don't get it, I don't really have anything to use.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have to have it, or you don't have a move?
Nope, I don't have anything.
Oof. Right.
I have 2 1s, a 4, and 2 6s. That does not match anything on this sheet right now. It's not a straight of any kind. There's not enough die of any type to activate any ability. I can't even attack with it. Perhaps 3 longbows.
Rough.
So that is a missed shot.
All right. I have to get rid of that, but I finally...
Now that she has a Fire Mastery, her damage should start going up.
Oh, I don't remember how this rule worked. Okay, I might, goes up. Alright, so I'm going to play it regardless. I have Pyroblast 3. Now, Pyroblast 3 costs 3 CP.
It'll only cost 1.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because this costs 2 CP,
yep.
So you reduce that amount by your new card, so it only costs 1 CP to increase.
Alright, so when you go to upgrade cards, there's a level 2 and a level 3. It has little tick marks, Roman numerals, yay for the thing. Now I already upgraded it to level 2. And I just drew the level 3 card, which does even more stuff, and Pyroblast is my main deal when it comes to this character. It's awesome and I love it. Now, because I already upgraded it, Pyroblast 2 costs 2 CP, and 3 costs 3 CP, but I already upgraded it, so I only have to pay 1 CP.
You only have to pay the difference.
Now, if I had pulled Pyroblast 3 right away, I could have paid 3 and just upgraded it, and number 2 becomes worthless, and I could sell it for CP if I did. But there's only 2 upgrade cards per thing. I think your defense only has 1 upgrade. I don't think it goes to level 3.
I think you're right. I'm not entirely sure you're right, but I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and that's what makes it really, really difficult to get as he pulls the 1 card. But yeah, and then alright, so that's that. Alright, I'm good with that decision. Okay.
But I apologize for the yawning. I work night shifts.
Oh, that's a bunch of... Oh, wait. 2, 3, 4.
You need 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 2, 3 4. That's a small strike.
No, you need 4
That's a
versus
nothing.
3.
What am I? Okay, crazy person.
All you have right now is damage with your 3 flames.
Ah, that's a big lot of nothing. Okay.
It's your second roll?
Yep.
More damage.
I mean, it is.
And you gain a Fire Mastery, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Oh. God, you saw the cards in my hand. It's not a lot. It's 8 damage.
Think of it this way. It's 8 damage. If I roll my feet, I half it to 4, and I have a chance of doing 3 back to you. So is it really worth the exchange?
8 damage!
You got no choice to do it.
I rolled the exact same thing.
All 5 fires. All 5 flames.
Not what I wanted.
Okay, let me roll some defense and see what we get here. You only get 1 defensive roll, I believe.
Yes, you can't re-roll unless you
have a card that lets you. So I take the full damage, so I take the 8, but you take 3 back.
Okay, so I'll take that.
That puts me at a nice even 30.
Ooh, so close. 29. That would be my turn.
I'm going to...
I'm not using my Fire Mastery at all. This is not how you're supposed to play this character. But you know what? It works. And if it works and I beat him, that means I did it correctly.
I'm just gonna go ahead. I feel like I need to build some combat points here, so I'm just gonna start rolling, see if I can get some damage out. Oh, that is very close to exploding arrow again.
That's rough, buddy.
Very close. I'm gonna go for exploding arrow again, I think. Wait, hold up. I don't have exploding arrow, but I have demising shot. I think I'll take that. So demising shot is just 4 damage, but you also get targeted, which when you are afflicted with it, any attack that you take, you add 2 damage to it.
Okay.
So you have targeted now, and you will take 4 damage. This is not undefendable, so roll your die.
This is the exact same thing that happened last time. 3 damage back.
3 damage back. All right, you take 4. I take 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Fire Mastery. Did I shuffle these correctly?
She's cheating. You heard she said that, right? Did I shuffle these correctly?
No, I don't like what I'm getting. That's the problem here.
Well, too bad. That's the nature of the game.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Jeez. Okay, I think I will actually use this. I don't use it very much, but I'm going to upgrade Burning Soul. The Burning Soul is the get lots of Fire Mastery, which is how you're supposed to play this character, and you build up the Fire Mastery and inflict like 20 points of damage per turn.
Yeah, a lot more damage.
Craziness. The problem is, my rolls are not really reflecting that very well. I'm done. I'm done. Because I have my Pyroblast, and since I upgraded to level 3, it's pretty nasty. So I got the 3 flames and the meteor for Pyroblast. So it deals 6 damage, and then I roll 2, and then if desired, I can re-roll 1. So that upgraded that. Ooh. Because before it was, let's see, it was just add 3 damage, so I kept doing 9 damage to him, but now it's 3 times the number of flames. I have 2 flames, which is another 6 damage. So if I kept this, it would be 12 damage total. Inflict burn. You know what? Actually, I will. I will just...
It's still not undefendable, though.
It's not undefendable. You can defend, but that's 12 damage.
Okay.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's why you upgrade your...
Alright, so that's 6 damage, because I rolled 2 feet, and you take 1 damage back.
Alright, still, I'll take that.
So I take 6.
I'm okay with that. So, yeah, if I hit big numbers, even half, that's a pretty decent chunk. Alright, I'm good with that. I'm good.
Alright, so roll.
Question.
Yeah.
So there's 2 different types of status ones.
The targeted is persistent.
Okay. If it's persistent, that means that you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. If it's not persistent, it usually says at the end of your turn or something, it deals damage and then it goes away. I think mine stay with you forever if I could deal it. Okay.
Okay, I mean, I'm happy so far with what I've got going on. I'm just going to roll some dice.
Do it. Ooh, interesting.
It's a lot of bows.
It's a lot of bows.
I'm going to take 2 of the bows, and I'm going to re-roll these.
Interesting strategy there. You rolled the exact same thing. Yes.
I'll take 1. No, I only need 2. I'm going for a covered shot here.
Okay.
I've got 1 more roll, I think.
You need to roll all feet. That's...
Okay, hold up. That's fine. I will spend a point.
Ooh, interesting.
And use 1 more time. A chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during their... So I'm going to roll 3.
Interesting strategy he's going for. Almost rolled the same thing, and I would have laughed. That's unfortunate for you, though.
That is unfortunate, but that is something I can do.
4 bows.
I'm going to spend another CP for 6 it, and make one of these 6. So now I have demising shot. Actually, that does not do anything for me besides damage. You're already targeted, and I can't redo the damage for targeted. I mean, I can't retarget you, but it is still damage. So it's 4 damage. What am I doing?
Should I be kind?
That's up to you to do what you want to do.
I can tell you the unwisdom of your move.
I can't target you.
You can't target me, and it does 4 damage. You had a bow, which would be 4 bows, and 4 bows is 5 damage.
Well, that's my fault because I didn't realize targeted couldn't be stacked.
Yeah, you essentially made your attack a point weaker. All right, 4 damage then.
Yeah, not undefendable.
All right. I'll also be another kindness. Do I take 2 more damage?
Yes, you do. Because it's targeted.
The way that we normally play, if he's targeted and he doesn't mention it, I just kind of keep my mouth shut, and if he doesn't notice, then I don't take the damage.
Keeps people focused on the table.
Ooh, that's a bunch of crap. Okay, I gain a fire mastery that I'm immediately gonna lose. Wait, no, it's persistent. You take a whole point of damage.
Alright, I'll take that 1 point.
Every single time I defend, I keep rolling these blazes, which is the one thing that does nothing.
Alright.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Alright, gain a CP. Draw a card. Ooh. Okay, now that's interesting. You're doomed! Alright, I finally pulled a good card. Alright, are you guys ready for this? Alright, I rolled 3 flames and 2 meteors. Oh, see, Mason just looked at his cards in a worrying way because I started acting sus.
I had to see what I got.
You want to know what else you got?
What?
No CP.
That's not what this character's for. You're supposed to use a CP with this character.
And he did. I rolled 2 more meteors, so I'm out of rolls. But guess what? I have.
What?
Alright, so wild. It costs 2 CP. Change the value of any one die to whatever the flip I want. That would be 6 meteors, which would be my ultimate attack.
Yep, she's got a Yahtzee, basically.
Yahtzee! So this means he cannot defend it. Nope. So his having that damage, forget about that. I just destroyed him. So first of all, I would have lost this at the beginning of the turn. I forgot about that. So I gain 3 fire mastery. I inflict knockdown, which is the one where he has to spend CP for his next turn. And inflict burn. So that's a new one. So kind of like how he targeted me, which causes 2 damage every time he hits me. Burn, every time he starts his turn, he takes 2 damage. Just automatic. Forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. Persistent. Alright, good. Knockdown, burn.
12 damage plus 2 collateral. Now, the way collateral works, collateral is also undefendable. It's basically a big explosion that catches all your enemies in. So if you had a team, it would be doing damage to both of them. But since it's just me, it's just going to do damage. But it's still undefendable because it's collateral.
Yeah, so it would be... So 12 damage is usually towards who you're targeting. There's a bunch of different ones that say, like, collateral damage. It's only if you're playing with more than 2 people, and then you hit everybody. So on teams, not your own teammate. But in this case, it would be 12 plus 2, so that's 14 points of damage. Kaboom. I always feel cool. That is my strategy. I like to build up the dice manipulation cards, and then when I have something where I can go, I can get my ultimate, and then you just kind of roll for it, and then you feel super cool because you just blew him up.
I went to 6 HP.
Whew, rough. Alright, it is your turn.
Alright.
You take 2 damage.
1, 2.
So you are on fire.
Gain a CP.
This Mason's on fire.
Alright, I will roll my die.
This is what happens when
Oh, wait, no, I have to pay 2. I can't pay 2, so I don't get an offensive roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll spend a card to get to 2, then I'll spend those 2 so I can get rid of your knockdown.
Oh no, I knocked over Richter.
Now, if nothing else, that allows me to roll my attack at least. See what we get.
Interesting. 3 bows, a moon, and a foot.
I think I'm gonna save these 3.
Hey Mason.
What?
So with these dice and the bows and the moon and the feet, does that mean the moon elf is part of the Foot Clan?
That hurts me.
I'm so punny. Ha ha ha.
I'm just gonna re-roll them.
What you got?
Nothing yet.
What are you going for? I'm often perplexed by his strategies.
Well, I had a 3, 5, and a 6. I was hoping to get a 4.
Oh, okay. I see.
I figured I might could get 1 out of 2 die, but I could not. But I do get a little bit of damage, I believe. And I think that's it.
What are you doing? Longbow?
Yeah, just longbow.
Okay.
That'll just be 4 damage. 5, 6 for targeted.
6. Okay. Put down to 12. That is very nice for me. Not for you. 3 points of damage and 2 fire mastery for me.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
I'm at 1.
You gonna die. My turn?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So okay, so you're doomed. I just drew awesome cards. So this is how the character, the Pyromancer, is supposed to be played. So I have a massive. Oh, I have to get rid of one. A massive stack of Fire Mastery. Now let's see if I can actually roll the thing that lets me use my Fire Mastery, which I think I almost just got. So that's Combustion is the main Fire Mastery one.
I think you only need 1 die. All you need is a flame die.
No, yeah, and so I just rolled you need 1 of each die, and for me, I have 4 different ones: Flame, Blaze, Fire, Soul, Meteor. I just rolled the 3 hard to get ones, so all I need is the very common
Odds are pretty good on 2 rolls to get the flame.
Odds are extremely good. And
there you go.
There. So basically, I just won the game because it's undefendable damage.
Yep, I can't do anything about it.
So here's how this attack works. So I gain a Fire Mastery, and then it says remove up to 4 tokens. Now I actually have 5, so it doesn't matter. And deal 4 undefendable damage per Fire Mastery. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16 damage that he could never defend
and I have
against
1 HP left.
no matter what. And then just to rub it in, I'll just play this card, which is Huzzah, which means I can do more damage just because for funsies.
She's brutal.
It does absolutely nothing. Quack, quack. So that's 16 points of damage.
I can't defend it, and even if I could, all I can do is half the damage.
You have no life saving throws left.
I don't. I am done.
Victory!
She is a victory. Now, this is best 2 out of 3. And this is still part of my plan, because 2 of her characters are out of the game now.
Yeah, this is true. This is my baby right here. The Pyromancer, for the people who know me, will know why I like the character that's on fire.
Fire.
There's a reason why when
you need that.
when I cook that people say I need a chaperone. But
Our D&D team group will actually be on the phone with her when she's cooking sometimes.
they won't let me.
I say on the phone. We use Discord, so they'll be on Discord. Did you have my other targeted back?
I did throw it at you. Yes,
All right, cool.
And again, the beauty of this game is this amazing little cubby thing. Everything goes back really super easily. It is super easy to set up, and it's super easy to put away. They made this little case so well. Because, I mean, some board games, it takes like an hour just to set the game up.
That is true. We will be playing some of those games. Those are more of my purview. I really like bigger board games. That's not saying Dice Thrones. I still enjoy Dice Thrones. It's great for a quick game. But I really like things like Scythe. I recently been messing around with Power Wars. I had to do formulas and equations to build a car. And this is the original, like, 1980s.
I was about to say, let me add that.
Let me rephrase that. I say original. It's the 4th edition, 2nd printing, so it's still in the number crunchy area, but it feels nice. It's more of this. This is not just a board game. This is an engineering problem.
It really is. Like, he's sitting up making his own formulas on how the heck the car moves and turns. I consider myself a smart individual. Nothing college taught me could prepare me for the Car Wars manual, which is what, 98 pages?
I don't know. I could get it, but I'll look at it later.
Because you were trying to print it out, right?
No, that was 123 pages, and that wasn't Car. That was Car Wars. But that was GURPS Auto Duel, which is a role playing. What's the word I'm looking for? Not expansion. Like
adaptation.
Like it's something you add to it.
Okay, right.
To help with the role playing in the game. Instead of just driving the cars, it also helps you make create characters and stuff like that.
We will be playing Car Wars. My preference is the new Car Wars.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler.
that makes sense, and I still do think that.
And also the older Car Wars, it's got its own maps and everything like that, but the tokens are really small. And on these cameras, it's not going to show it very well, so maybe we'll do it. I don't know. But I lost, so I get to choose.
What are you going for? You go munch.
I'm gonna get my boy Shadow Thief.
Ugh, that thing is nasty.
Now you get to choose one.
I can't remember.
I should have saved him for the last game, but
okay.
But if she wins this one, she wins anyway. So.
I think I'm going for my Treant. I'll still destroy you with my Treant. I don't remember how to play the ninja. Although I don't really... So the Treant is a level 6, which is the hardest strategic difficulty, because there is a lot to do with him. The Shadow Thief is based on defense. It is evasion-based, everything. The Treant is based on this spirit building.
Yeah, he has a little... he generates tokens, which are dryads, different versions of dryads, and he evolves them as they go. And depending on what dryads you have attached to him,
they have different abilities.
Changes his abilities.
So it is pretty complicated. I enjoyed playing him before. I'm going to remember very quickly how to play him this time as we go. I mean, he's got a lot of pretty cool abilities. I remember him being nasty, but he is one of the most complicated ones. Because just there's a lot to keep track of. Alright. I'm gonna have my...
And the Shadow Thief is a lot more of play cards in your hand, avoid things, and gain as much CP as possible. Yeah, a lot of his actual damaging attacks are based on how much CP you have.
Where the Moon Elf could avoid half damage, and that's kind of her thing, the Shadow Thief just says, I take no damage.
Yep. He has an ability called Shadows. It's right here on the little thing. And what it does is, I take no damage at all, so long as I've got it. Now, effects still go through, like that burn and all that would have still hurt me. But the damage itself is completely nullified. He also has an damage over time, which is poison. He can poison his opponent, which does 1 damage per turn, but you can stack it to 3, so it could be up to 3 damage per turn. And he also has sneak attack, which any D&Ders, RPGers out there would understand. He adds an extra D6, one of his other dice, to the damage of whatever damage die he rolls. And then Shadows is self-explanatory. I just told you. All right, we draw 4 cards to start with. 2, 3, 4. And let's roll to see who goes first. Let me get my die out.
4.
I rolled a 4.
God dang it!
You go first again. Okay,
2.
The Shadow Thief's dice composition is what I'm going to call it. It's a little different. He has 2 daggers, which is his damage. So he has the lowest amount of damage sides out of the rest of them we have. He has 2 bags, which help him draw cards and gain CP. He has actual card sides. He only has 1 of those, though. So his 5 is his card, and that's for drawing more cards. And he has, obviously, his ultimate, which is Shadow, which activates a whole manner of things.
Okay. So me first. Don't like that. I'm actually going to spend my CP to draw 3 cards, triple up. And I'm going to play Getting Paid, which costs nothing, but just gives me 2 CP, so I immediately get that back.
We have chatters.
Oh my gosh, it's a person!
It's our friends.
Hey, look, people! Oh my gosh, you
Hi,
guys!
everybody. I see you on there posting
Hello! Oh, that's so cool!
things. Don't distract her more than she already is.
I'm easily distractible. I don't want that. Let's see, what's it? Okay, so I don't keep it. Okay. So this is the problem with going
Look at the gears
first.
turning inside her head.
I see the matrix. Okay, so there's 2 things I can do. Let's see, I've only played him once, so I'm trying to remember what the good things are.
So me taking her good ones at the very beginning is strategy.
Okay. Passive. Grow grow 1 spirit. Okay, cool. Alright, so I get a spirit.
He's the only one we have that has a passive ability of some kind.
Yes, I don't think anybody else, unless there's ones we don't have.
Of course, yeah, this is the ones we just have.
Yes. So the Treant works on these different spirits, right? And each turn I get to grow a spirit, and they each have different abilities. Now I can spend these to either grow them. Obviously, the big one, it takes 3 turns to get, but he has a very cool ability. And I can spend 1 of each type once a turn. So for example, this little dude that I just got is a seedling spirit, and I could spend him to re-roll 1 of my dice.
That's any dice. That's her offensive dice, her defensive dice, any rolls she makes that are activated by cards, like Vegas Baby from a while ago. She could activate that to roll that to get a higher number, hopefully. You could get lower.
Also, ooh, that's very interesting. I don't have enough. Or, if I don't spend him, the next turn, I could grow him into the sapling spirit, which does other stuff, and when I get them, I'll tell you what they do. And then they go up to the Dryad spirit, which does some really good stuff. He is supposed to be versus, I think
it's Ninja.
I believe
it's Ninja. He comes in with a box with the Ninja.
Because I think the Ninja deals a lot of stuff, and so he kind of combats the ninjas, but I'm not facing the Ninja, so I have to figure out how to beat
The Shadow Thief.
Which is a problem, because I don't think I have anything to get rid of your terrible shadows. Okay, so... I think I do.
Also, this is Shadow Thief. He has 2 defensive abilities. He has Shadow Defense, and he has Counter Strike. One is more for damage, the other one's more for gaining passive buffs.
What's the difference here? Okay, so see, that one's the exact same thing.
Gears turning again. How's your hamster doing?
Whee! Plus caffeine. Whee! I'm actually surprised that we haven't been invaded by the fluffs in a while.
Well, that's probably partially my fault. I was in here doing my Car Wars computations the other day, and Drizzy, the small gray one, you've probably seen some pictures of her on her Facebook stuff or on here, decided that roses are very nice snacks. And no, they're not.
No, they're not.
So I had to spook her out so she wouldn't make herself sick.
She thinks anything is nice snacks, and that's the problem. All right, story time. I'll tell story first. So I thought we had mice. I honest to God did. I kept waking up every day, and our bread had tiny little nibbles in it, and I was freaking out. We're in like this little trailer, and it's wonderful. It's perfect size. It's so great. And I'm like, we can't have mice. We can't have rodents in here. That would be horrific. And I'm looking for the droppings. I'm looking for all of this stuff, and I couldn't find anything. And then one night, I'm sitting on the couch, and the living room and the kitchen are connected. No walls or anything. And I hear from behind me this little rustling sound. And I turn around, and there is Drizzy, our teeny tiny little prima donna, ripping open the plastic for the bread bag and eating bread. I did not know that bread was on a cat's food pyramid somewhere.
The cats don't have a food pyramid. They have a food decahedron.
She will go after any baked goods. Nothing is safe in the house. I had to buy a bread box, and anytime we get cookies, chips, she has taken an entire bag of tortilla chips, which is 3 times her size, and taken off down the hall with it. Any kind of anything has to be hidden. Mason is a wonderful cook, and he makes chocolate chip cookies, which are the greatest things ever. And we have to hide the plate of cookies in the microwave because Drizzy will eat the cookies. Okay, like I said, I can't really remember this character very well, so I don't know if this is a good move or not. So I'm going to play...
All part of the plan.
I'm going to spend my CP to upgrade Overgrowth, which I hope is a good one.
And this is actually a different type of upgrade. So this is an upgrade, but this upgrade not only makes her original ability stronger, it adds a new one that you can use her dice on. So now that one slot now has 2 different options to choose from.
Yeah, some of them do that. So it kind of gives you more options. Like the one time when Mason rolled and like he didn't get anything, this just kind of gives you more of like, oh, okay, now I actually do have something. I think that's really all I can do because I don't have any CP. I don't think I
actually going second with the Shadow Thief is great because I get CP.
It's really terrible. Okay, no. All right. Learn how to play and then strategize. Okay, so this character has 3 different ones, other than the Pyromancer who had 4. I have 3 branches, 2 leaves, and 1 spirit. Okay, I actually rolled very interestingly.
Which usually means not a good thing for me.
Well, I'm not sure.
Interestingly means really well in my favor.
So I could go for the one that I didn't upgrade. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm a damage type person. Whenever I play anything, that's my Pokemon strategy.
She's going to be a red deck whenever we start Magic the Gathering.
I like, my D&D characters, I like to hit you and hit you hard, the Barbarian way of life, and just cause massive damage.
Which is funny, because she only has 1 Barbarian in her entire roster that I know of.
Hey, Queen was... Oh.
Queen was not a Barbarian.
No.
Queen was
Damage.
a Paladin who had some dark intent.
Oath of Vengeance for the win. Best class, best oath. Oh, okay, so, actually playing the game. Alright, I'm actually going to, I think, go for this. So I'm going to go for 10. What you got? Okay, so 2 leaves.
Leaves.
Leaves. Because it's a leaf.
Emphasis on the
leaves. And 2 spirits mean I have 10. So it's draw a card and grow 3 spirits.
Okay, so when it says grow 3 spirits, you can either evolve that one,
yes,
or you can grow 2 separate ones.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some weird flip-flopping. So I'm going to, so I can do it 3 times. So I grow him to this, and which is 1, and I grow this one to this,
which is the Dryad
which
spirit,
is the Dryad,
which is the highest level you can get,
which is one that I want. And then my 3rd one, I will just have a little spirit here. So
it's a lot of resource management with Treant.
Yeah, exactly. It is. That's probably why it's so complicated. It is a lot of resource management. I didn't look at the card that I drew. What did I draw? This one. Interesting. Okay.
Again, interesting is not a good thing for me.
Also, I get Wellspring. So
Wellspring's kind of like a heal.
It is exactly a heal. So during my main phase, I roll 1 die and then I heal half of it. I may spend the token to heal. Now, the interesting thing about this is it does heal, but there's also stuff where, like, for example, the attack that I just upgraded says you may discard Wellspring to make this attack undefendable.
So it's a heal, or it can be used as an upgrade.
Or a buff. So strategy. Buff, yeah. And also, a chosen opponent is inflicted with barbed wire. Blech. So what that does is a player afflicted with this token receives 1 damage for each roll attempt beyond their first during the offensive roll, up to a maximum of 2 damage per turn. This token is removed and the damage is applied at the conclusion. So Mason can roll his
regular offensive roll
once, and then everything after that.
I take 1 damage each time I do it.
Per damage. And that is my turn.
All right, let's get the Shadow Thief rolling.
I'm kind of relearning this. Mason is kind of an expert at that one. So.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I'm just starting to figure him out. All right, we're going to use this because it costs literally nothing. This is called Getting Paid. It is a 0 CP, and it immediately gains me 2 CP. So I'm already at 5 on my first turn.
Wait, how are you at 5?
Because I have 2 to start with.
Yeah.
I gained 1 at the beginning of my turn, and Getting Paid allows me to add 2.
This is why going first is never a good thing in this game.
And I'll go ahead and start rolling. All right, cool. We got some good cards. Wow, we got some good rolls here. I'm actually going to use this Cornucopia, which is I draw. Actually, you know what? I can keep rolling these.
Yeah, sure you don't want to keep rolling?
Well, the cool thing is, with Cornucopia, I draw 1 card for every card die. So I've already got Cornucopia. I'm going to draw 2 die. 2 cards.
Take damage.
Yep, I do take 1 damage.
It's all part of my evil plan. 1 point of damage.
Take another one because I'm still going. All right, so I'm going to use this Cornucopia, which is draw 1 card per the amount of cards. I have 3 cards here, so I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
But you cannot have more than 6.
I can't have more than 6. I have to discard them by the end of my turn. All right. So that is my attack. This is my main phase 2, and I will spend.
Yeah. So unlike the other ones that we had, barbed wire is not persistent. It doesn't stay on.
Don't remove it yet because it's not the end of my turn.
But you're not going to roll again, so I just.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to sell a card to get another CP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives me 6 cards, so I don't have to discard. If you have to discard because your hand is too big, you don't get the points for it. So you might as well go ahead and discard cards you don't want to use and get the points before the end of your turn.
Yeah. Always sell cards. Part of the evil strategy.
And I think I'll call that done. So no damage this time, but this is a slow roller.
Yeah. My turn?
Yep.
Alright. So, draw a card. Ooh.
Again, I'm just vibing.
Alright, passive, so I get to grow a spirit. I'm actually going to get another little guy. Now, on here, it says your stack limit on how many you're allowed to have on the field at one time.
Now, that's per seedling type.
Yes, everything has a limit. So, for example, the wellspring. So this is like a healer or a buff, but it says stack limit 1. I can only have 1 of these at all. Or the barbed wire. It says stack limit 1. I can't inflict 3 barbed wire and have him take 3 points of damage every time he rolls. Exactly. That's not a thing. The Pyromancer is really big on stack limit because you're supposed to play with the amount of fire mastery, but you can only have a certain amount of fire mastery per time. The Pyromancer does have cards that increases your stack limit. I've never gotten that far with that character. I'm actually going to sell this card. I don't think I need it. I'm not really a fan of that. So I have some interesting cards. Alright, I'm gonna roll. Alright, I did everything. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing I rolled last time.
Are we gonna get another tinned?
No, because I already I could just max out my spirits, but I can't get another wellspring. I don't think I want to. I actually think I have 2 spirits. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I have 2 leaves and a wood. No, that's a hard shot. Well, okay, I do actually have plant right now. So I'm going to try to go for this overgrowth attack. I need 1 wood.
Sorry, she said wood, and then she said that's a hard shot, and my brain is just...
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I thought it was funny. Hi, Ryan. Hope you're enjoying your work.
Alright, so I need more wood.
Miss you guys.
I did not get wood. I love you.
I'm a horrible person. Sorry.
Now, I do have enough for plant, but I don't have plant. So what I'm going to do, actually, I need... Hold on. Oh! Does it say...
Have a dance party while I'm waiting for her to return.
Okay, so this is one of those moments where it's a good idea to read exactly what your card says. So, I have a card that I should probably save, but I really want to hit him while he doesn't have Shadow. So
once Shadows gets rolling, it's really hard to damage Shadow.
It's a butt punch. So I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Tippet. Now, Tippet says increase or decrease any die by the value of 1. So it's a nice cheap card, and it's a really good way to get your spirits if you're like right there. So it's any die that I want. So I can take one of my leaves and and change it from a 4 to a 3, which is more wood for me.
And then you are correct. Tippet is a great card that can be used by either player.
Listen, you.
So I want you to turn that back to what it was originally.
Listen, you. I don't remember what it was originally. I think it was... Oh, wait, no, that was this. It was a leaf, so it was a 4. Listen, you.
And this is a quick play card, which means it can be played at any time. This is the strength of the Shadow Thief. Control.
I'm going to play mine, which is try again. You or your chosen teammate may re-roll up to 2 dice. Ooh. No, I only need the 1. I need wood. I need it.
I didn't say anything.
I love you so much. Dang it. Munchers of butts.
And just so people know, Tippet does indeed say increase or decrease any die by the value of 1. Any die. Any die can change hers too.
Any die. Yeah. So that's the beauty of those cards is you can manipulate. Some cards say you may do that, and that's just for you. But when you get those ones, he can mess me up like he just did. Wait a minute. Oh! Wait a minute. I have a small straight. This was all according to my brilliant plan. I have a small straight. I did not anticipate having a small straight, but I have one. Okay, cool. This is exactly what I intended. Small straight, inflict barbed vine, and 7 damage.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to take at least one of it, but I will spend 1 CP for not this time, and prevent 6 incoming damage.
Jeez.
And I also get to roll my defense because it's not undefendable. So I'm only gonna take 1 damage. I don't think I have any way to lower it, but I might get Shadow. Ooh.
Which one are you doing?
Shadow defense, because I'm trying to go for shadows. Oh, then I rolled 5. So I'm going for Counter Strike then, because I rolled all 5. That's my fault.
No, you have to declare one before you roll.
I know, but I rolled all 5. I mean, I'll re-roll it.
I see what you're saying.
But I had rolled 5, thinking it was 5 still, so I was like, I'll just go with Counter Strike. But if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to re-roll it.
So another important thing is on your defense, there's these square boxes. And the square boxes is how many dice that you roll for that certain attack or defense. So his one defense is only 4 boxes, while another one is all 5. So depending on what he's going for, that's as many. Mine, I only get to roll 3 dice for my defense.
I'm going to spend a point for samesies. And I'm going to make this 5 into a 6, which will give me 2 sneaky dudes, shadows, which will give me sneak attack and shadows. And I gain that immediately. So that means that 1 damage you're going to do to me is completely ignored. Also, I rolled 2 daggers, which means you get inflicted with poison. So
wait.
You did nothing to me.
Hold on. Oh, that's your attack. Dang it. This is dumb. Shadow Thief's a butt munch.
Now, shadows, I believe, is discarded after I complete an entire turn.
Oh yeah.
So I will have
your
yeah. So okay, I will read it to you. Shadows specifically says when a player with this token is damaged as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, no damage is received and no defense is made. So can't roll anything.
It's awful.
Although the attack still succeeds, so other effect will be applied, like fire, poison, burn, whatever you have.
Yeah, if I inflict barbed vine on him, he's still.
And I discard the token after the affected player, which is me, obviously, starts and concludes a single turn under its effect. So I just got the effect last turn, so this is going to start. I'll keep shadows until the end of my turn, and then it's discarded. Alright, so beginning of my turn. Gain a CP, because CP is life. Oh, and sneak attack just lets me roll another d6 and add that to my damage.
That's why it's really advantageous to go against the Pyromancer, because at least you can attack back when you get hit. I don't know how well this character's going to do against it.
Entangled, is Barb still on me? Oh, you just put it last turn, right?
Yep, I just
I'm going to spend 2 CP for Card Trick. A chosen opponent discards 1 card randomly from their hand. So just hold your hand up and I'll pick one. We'll do this one.
You sure?
Yep, that one right there. That one right there. Yep. I am positive that's the one I want.
How about that one?
This is the one I want.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure. It's gone. I don't know where your discard is. Additionally, I draw 1 card. But if I'm in the shadows, I draw 2 instead. And since I'm in shadows, I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And I think that's going to be the end of that. I'm going to roll my die. What do we have here?
You got a little bit of everything in there.
I do. That's the problem. Now I don't know what I want to do.
Ooh.
I've got a lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh, what do I use?
A dagger, a bag, a card, and a shadow.
I kind of want to keep the shadow because... Yeah, I think I'll keep the shadow.
Damage. I'm going to beat you with barbed wire.
Oh, there's 2 more shadows. So I've got at least Shadow Dance.
Gross. No.
Okay, so all I've got is Shadow Dance. 2 points of damage because of barbs.
I'll take it.
Alright, so with Shadow Dance, I roll 1 die, and this is pure damage. It can't be blocked, it can't be changed, nothing can be done with this.
Explain the difference between pure damage, unblocked, undefendable damage.
Pure damage can't be altered at all. So, like, I can't even add more to it. You can't lower it. If you were to play that, not this time card that I played to prevent 6 damage, doesn't work because this is pure damage. It goes straight to you. And then I also gain Shadows and Sneak Attack, but I've already got Shadows and the stack limit is 1, so... That'll be 1 damage. I rolled a 1.
Ah!
And I can't modify it with Sneak Attack. So at the end of my turn, because I started and stopped an entire turn, I get rid of Shadows.
Alright. My move?
Yep.
Alright. Draw a card.
So that's what I mean by he doesn't have that much damage.
1 CP. Okay, interesting. Now, and I get to grow a spirit. Interesting. Okay, so I will upgrade my spirit here. And I think I'm going to actually immediately use it. So I can, yeah, once per turn I can, right now I could spend all 3 of them if I wanted to. Oh, Demi Dum Dum. I could have avoided a lot of nasty stuff right there. Okay, alright. New character who dis. Okay, so I'm going to... This is a sapling spirit, so it's the level 2 spirit. And I could either spend it to heal 1 and gain 1 CP, or gain a CP and draw a card. Okay. Hold on. No, I'm reading this incorrectly. Spend sapling to heal 1 and gain a CP, or spend sapling and 1 CP to draw a card.
There you go.
Ah, interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to heal that 1 point of damage I took. And get a CP.
Yeah, Yahtzee doesn't have a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's just everything else. You just can never, like, we'll be playing this for
Oh, also
days.
you take 1 damage for poison.
I wasn't hoping you'd forget that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so now I actually have some CP just in case I need it. Alrighty, rolling. Okay, oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, large straight right out of the bat. Okay, that's not what I was going for, but I just rolled a large straight. Boom.
Alright, I'm going to play a card. Double up. Draw 2 cards.
Would you get out of here?
Hold on, because I might get something nice. Ooh, I can't use it.
Is it worth 2 CP?
It's worth 3.
Large straight. Okay, so this is alright. So it's deal 8 damage and roll 4 dice. Add 1 per wood. Gain on leafs. I get Wellspring, which I can't do. And
is Wellspring persistent?
Wellspring is. All it says is it doesn't say persistent. None of mine says, but like the spirits don't say persistent. It says a player with this token may spend it during their main phase and gain it. But like the spirits aren't persistent, but they stay here.
I see. It's there until you spend it.
Exactly. Because it's not an effect unless I roll it. Okay, so roll 4, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that is a bunch of bogus. Hold on.
Bunch of bogus.
Nah, that's a bunch of crap, actually, because I rolled 3 leaves, and it's gain Wellspring, which... So
yep, stack them 1.
Fear my 1 extra damage.
So how much am I taking entirely?
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. Roll my defense. I'm using Shadow Defense, which is 4 dice.
No shadows.
No shadows. Phew. That's true.
Phew. I'm okay with that. Mason.
So I have 2 swords, daggers, which gives you another poison.
Gross. Seriously?
Yes. And poison can stack up to 3.
Ugh.
And I will spend a single. Do I want to? No, I don't want to. That's it. You just take poison.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally, I did something to you. 4, 5, I will take that
6,
victory.
7, 8, 9.
Main phase. Do I want? I really want that. Okay, no, I'm gonna keep it. I just need wood.
Stop!
I would not.
Stop!
That's the truth.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
She knows what she's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 7 cards now to that draw. So I'm going to have to discard at the end of my turn if I need to. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to spend something first over with.
Maybe.
You know what? That's no sense. I am going to do some cool stuff. I'm going to sell this card for a point.
Interesting.
I'm also going to sell... Nah, I'll play that one. I'm going to play pickpocket, which is a point. I'm going to sell, get that out of here. Because you don't really do that much status effects to me besides barbed wire. And then I'll roll my dice. Okay, so we got a little bit here. But what do we want is the question.
That's the tricky thing about the Shadow Thief. And most of them, your main, most common one takes up, 6-sided die takes up 3 slots. So for me, getting a branch is, it's a 1 in 2 shot, 3 out of 6. And then they'll either have, 2 or 3 different ones. For a Shadow Thief, his daggers are 2 and his bags are 2.
And I've only got 1 card and 1 shadow.
And and so it's actually really difficult to get something in a row.
I'll save the 1 shadow, because I might can get shadows with him. Rerolls, my second reroll. Ooh, nothing really.
Rough rolls, buddy.
Extremely rough rolls. That might be useful. Okay, so we're gonna do this. 3, 4. No. Don't want to do that. I'm just going to save the 1 shadow steal. My last roll.
Interesting strategy you have going on. You got bags.
I got bags and I got 2 shadows.
Shadows doesn't do anything.
It doesn't really. That gives me...
you got your pickpocket.
Alrighty, so I can't do that. Alright, so what I'm going to end up doing is I will spend a point for 6-it. It's a 6. And that does 1 damage to you. Half the value is pure damage, meaning I can't add anything to it. So 2 damage to you.
2? Okay.
I gain shadows. And I've already got sneak attack. Sneak attack limit is 1. I haven't spent it yet. So that's it.
That's it?
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah, then it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, so draw a card. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Alrighty. This. You take 2 points of damage.
2
no,
points.
I'm sorry. No, ignore everything that I just said.
I was gonna say your barbed wire's gone.
It is gone. It is gone. Nope, I'm crazy. Don't mind me. Be great if that worked.
You shouldn't have acknowledged it.
Hmm?
You shouldn't have acknowledged it.
What? Oh, I will anyways. I'm hungry. Okay, hold on. Oh, I get to grow. What do I want? Oh, I know what I want. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grow this spear into the sapling, and then I'm going to immediately use the sapling. So I'm just going to put that
You're
away.
doing your turn. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Okay, you go have fun, because I got a lot of saplings in my giant dryad spirit nursery here. Okay, so that gives me, that heals me 1 and gets me 1 CP up to 4, which means I can play, ooh, which one do I want? See, I keep pulling all these upgrade cards and I don't really know which one's the best one, and it's really the difficult part right now, because this is, oh, wait a minute, that's actually really good. Okay. Yeah, so I can upgrade both of these. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 CP and upgrade this. So this upgrades my my Nature's Grasp to level 2, and it also gives me another move. This really gives the Treant is a lot of moves.
Hola.
Cinco de Mayo. And so it gives. All right, so I upgraded my Nature's Grasp.
Okay.
And I think that is it right now. Okay. Ooh, okay. I could go for the thing that I just upgraded, actually. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pull a Mason and fail miserably.
Sometimes it just works that way.
Okay, quick pivot here. Actually, I don't think that would benefit me in any way. Now, I have 10.
2 damage for your poison.
I don't know if rolling will give me anything, but I'll just roll for fun, because I think I'm stuck with a 10. Yeah, okay. So I have 2 spirits and 2 leaves. So draw 1 card. Okay, that's... Okay. 1 at a time. Draw 1 card, grow 3 spirits. Okay, so I will take... one of these, that's 1, and then 1 small and 1 sapling. So that's 3. I already have Wellspring. You get Barbed Wire.
Okay.
Now, I can play a card on my main phase 2, correct?
Yes. That's after you already rolled.
Yep, I already rolled all my stuff, so I'm actually just going to play this now and spend 2 CP and just upgrade this. So, yeah, the Treant is really big into having a very large variety of moves. So every single upgrade, normally it just kind of upgrades and gives you more damage or more perks or something like that. And, but the Treant gives you lots of different options, which is really great for somebody with decision deficit. It's like, oh gosh, what do I do? If you have a hard time making decisions, do not play the Treant, play the Barbarian.
He's easier, a lot easier.
It is literally smash everybody.
Alright, so my turn now?
It is indeed your turn.
Okay. Draw a card, get a boom.
Props to whoever made this nice jamming channel. Fun factoid for anybody who wants to do YouTube stuff. You have to have royalty-free music, or else you're going to be in trouble and YouTube's going to shut you down because you don't have rights.
You won't really be
music.
in trouble, but you can't monetize it.
Right. But finding stuff that is royalty-free isn't really that hard. Yay, Google search. The problem is, then you have to do something that doesn't have ads, which is the problem because everybody has ads. So we did a lot of test runs of like, okay, does this work? Does that work? Oh, that is not great. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ooh. And we would find a channel of music that we really liked, and so we would set it up and have our awesome test, and then in the middle of it, an ad would play very loudly because, of course, the volume of ads needs to increase.
I have 4 shadows.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Spending a point for 1 more time so I can reroll this one.
Gross.
It's the same exact thing.
You take 2 points of damage.
I already did that.
Okay,
I did it.
As long as you're like, that time you do take 2 points. You sure?
Yes, I did take burst damage whenever I rolled because you were talking.
Okay, alright.
Does
4 actually get you anything?
Sadly, no, 4 doesn't.
Just
But
3.
I can do Shadow Dance, which is bonk, because these shadows is gone now. So
you get it back.
I get it back. You take 1 damage and I gain sneak attack.
Oh no! Blech. Oh, I didn't. So wait, did I?
Your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Okay. 1 CP. I grow 1, which I'll just take another little guy. Do I want to use any of my little guys? Okay. Yeah, you might as well.
It's a lot of bookkeeping on that side.
It is. Alright, so I'm going to spend my sapling spirit, get my health back.
Did you take the 2 for
CP.
poison?
I did not, but I will.
And you should have a deficit of 1.
Okay, 4. Yes. Ah! Okay, so that's another CP, so that helps me there. Do I want to? I've been using that, actually. No, I will not. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the same exact thing I rolled last time. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a thing. Okay. Does it...
What is it?
So this is Enrapture. So because I upgraded my Call of the Wild, I got a new attack, which is...
if you use Enrapture.
2 branches and 2 spirits. So I have 3 branches and 2 spirits. So I'm actually going to keep these, and I'm going to see if I can get another spirit, because if I do, I could potentially get Nature's Blessing, but if not, then I have something. That's the exact same roll. Nope. Okay, so 4 undefendable damage.
Yep, undefendable. I take nothing. Shadows.
Even for undefendable?
For undefendable, no damage at all. I do get the barbed vines because the effects still happen.
Yes, so...
But the damage does nothing.
So that's the good thing. I'm going to whittle him down 2 damage at a time. And that is all I can...
Undefendable just means I can't roll my defense die.
Yeah.
Alright. So...
hold on.
Oh.
During main phase... I keep going for... So I'm going to get it now. I'm actually going to use my Wellspring. Yeah, I'm going to use my Wellspring. And so that is roll a dice, and I gain back health, half of the dice. So 3 rounded up. It specifies right here, rounded up. So I get 2 health. Basically.
So you had a positive increase of 1.
Of 1. Now it is your turn.
Okay. Alright, draw a card. Gain CP. Shadows is gone because I fully started and concluded a turn. I can use it. I'm going.
Do you have?
I only have 3 right now.
Okay, I thought I was doing 3.
I'm going to sell a card, letter D, for 4 CP. And I'm gonna roll some dice and see what I get. That's nice. That is a lot of bags. I will take 1 damage because I'm gonna re-roll. Yeah, it only prevents Shadows only prevents only prevents incoming damage. This is status effect stuff. So cool. I'll take those. So I gain 6 CP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 10.
Shadow Thief is ridiculous for CP.
And main phase 2, I will spend 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
Enter the shadows, and I gain shadows.
Oh, come on! Oh,
so not only do I gain shadows, that was a net increase in my CP.
Crumble, crumble, crumble.
And it's your turn, and you have your vines back.
Now, I will say, the ultimate is unblocked, unblockable. Nothing, even if he has shadows, too bad. It literally says dice may be altered to prevent an ultimate. Otherwise, nothing matters. So if I manage to do my ultimate, it doesn't matter if he has shadows. I'm just that cool, and I hit him anyways. All right, I get CP. I grow a spirit. Let's go for my dude, whom I like.
You take 2 damage from poison.
1, 2. Okay, and
yes, Ryan, it is a game we played on Tabletop Simulator. Sorry for the late response.
I want to figure out exactly what the delay is. I think it's like 30 seconds, maybe?
Got a lot of upgraded stuff over there.
But see, now the thing is, it's like, oh, I know exactly what I want to go for. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Because no matter what I do, unless I hit my defendable, I cannot hit him right now. So...
And my poison is whittling you down.
So unless I do something... So I basically want to heal myself or inflict the barbed wire, which I think I'm going to go for, actually. Because I have... Wait, hold on. Draw 1, grow 3... Okay, actually I want to go for tend. Alright.
The amount of letters and numbers on that character is ridiculous.
It is really ridiculous. I should have played this card and I didn't. Awesome. Okay, so I need one more spirit so I can get tend. That is not what I just did. That is wildly unfortunate. So, I'm going to play 1 CP for samesies. Samesies, change the value of one of your dice. I swear to God, if you start pulling cards,
I've got 2 cards.
You made a movement.
I've got 2 cards.
You made a sus activity. So I can flip. Doesn't do anything really. So tend is draw 1.
Nope. Twice as wild. Spend 3 points, and I can change the value of any 2 dice. So those 2 6s can become 5s now. The hamster's tripping.
So see, I'm like, I have 5 leaves.
I don't think you get anything for 5 leaves. That's why I changed them to leaves.
I was like, I don't think so. What a waste of a card. That is an interesting use of that card, I'll tell you that.
I gain CP at a scary rate. I can use it basically however I want.
That is a really, really good card, though. Do I care enough to do that, though? I can get... Nah, I'll just take the not move, then. I can't hurt you anyways. I mean, I was just gonna get spirits.
But anything I can do to stop it, good for me. Are you done?
I'm done. Hold on a second.
I'm holding.
Let me... No, never mind. I don't have enough CP.
Okay.
Good.
Getting CP back?
Take that shadow and put something... Actually, no, it's
the end of shadow is gone.
Wasn't it the end of your turn?
After I discard the token after the affected player starts and concludes a single turn while under its effect.
Okay, so that's actually important. It's not until the end of the turn. You can't get it back this turn.
Okay, I gotcha.
That's an interesting fact. I don't know if we've been paying attention to that. Yeah, you don't get it. You cannot get it this turn. So you can't stay under its effects forever.
I'll save the 2 bags. I like having extra CP.
Manipulating cards is important.
I'll save that, and I'll roll with this one with my last roll. That's a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Small straight. Do you have a small straight?
I do indeed. Every character has a small straight. So my small straight is I gain 3 CP. 1, 2, 3, and I deal it half CP as damage.
Oh my gosh! Do I finally get to defend against
I think you do because it doesn't say it's undefendable. So you take half of my CP, rounded up is 4.
4? Okay. So I'll take the 4. Then I can finally roll defense. Okay, so I prevent 1 on... Oh, okay, so I probably...
Oh, and I'll do... Before you roll, I've been having this entire game. I will spend my sneak attack to add a d6 damage to that. So add 4 more to that.
So 8? Okay,
yep.
But I can prevent stuff. I prevent 3 damage, so I only take 5.
Cool.
So, yeah, so this one is like a very nice actual defending damage. So that is 5, so... The one wheel on this is just moving. You good?
Main phase 2, I'll spend 2 points, and I'll upgrade Shifty Strike to a higher level.
Okay. You can take that shadow and put it far away. I can finally hit you this turn.
And you know what? Nah, I'm holding on to it.
Okay. Good.
No, you know what? I feel better if I did this. I'm going to spend 4 points and upgrade Counter Strike to Counter Strike 2.
Oh, that's mean. That's 4 points. Jeez.
Yeah, that's expensive, but I may actually get attacked this turn, so having a better defense is nice.
Alright, well.
2 damage for poison.
Okay. I get CP. I get a spirit. Okay, I'm going to spend it to heal 1 and get another CP. Puts me at 4. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2.
He's in the zone now. Don't do that.
What? Born and raised in Detroit! So thug. Can't you tell? Alright, so upgrade 10 to 10 to 2. And... I love how chill it was, and now it's just like...
That's so chill, man. Like, that's just got a nice flow to it.
I do something. Do I want to? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
Roll, woman!
Oh, I'm okay with this. Okay. 2 leaves and 2 wood. All I need is another leaf. Oh.
I'm a roll.
Ah, got it.
Nice.
Okay, so Overgrowth 2. Now I'm going to do a thing. This is an instant card. So I will spend 1 CP to instantly gain Wellspring, which means this attack is undefendable now.
Ah, okay.
Because I was like, oh, it's an instant card. I can play whenever I want. Okay, so it's 4 damage, and then I can remove 2 spirits to add 4 damage per spirit removed. So I can remove both of these dudes and do 4, 8, 12 undefendable damage to you.
Alright.
Kaboomy. You may discard Wellspring, and that would be my move.
Alright.
12 damage. Not bad at all. I'm good.
Alrighty. Gaming will point back. Hold on to that. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, my jam ended. Oh, there's a jam. Ooh, that's a...
Excuse me.
Daggers and bags. I don't think that actually does anything for you, does it?
The daggers are damaged, and I can gain 1 CP from having a bag with my attack. But I think I'll just reroll the whole group one more time.
Interesting.
I'll save these 3, and it's 3, 4, 5, 6.
We needed to make the, if I didn't think it would like cause seizures, start raving the lights on right now.
Alright, so I'm going to do his Shifty Strike, which is small. I gain 4. 1, 2, 3,
Fun
4.
fact, you can't really see it in the videos, but Mason we got these strip lights basically on the ceiling because the overhead light was causing way too much glare on whatever game we were playing. And the strips actually work really, really well. You can program them. We have this super complicated remote control, which you can change the different colors, you can do whatever in the rainbow, you can have them pulse to the sound that they pick up, the receivers by the door, and that was very jarring because they changed over it's just a whole rave party going on. Or you can hook them up to music, just like Christmas lights.
So I'm going to do 3 damage to you.
3 damage?
Yeah, so it's half my CP rounded up, and I have 6. So
Alright.
3.
I can grow a spirit instantly because I got 2 leaves and I block 1 of those. So you said 3, so I take 2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. What you at? 22? Okay.
Again, damage is not his strong suit.
No, it is not taking damage.
Alright, your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, I draw a card. Ooh. Okay. Gain a CP. I will take another one of the little guys. Take my 2. Okay.
Thinking again.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out if... Are these guys status effects?
I've actually been thinking of that myself. I've had a couple cards I've thought about throwing your way, but I'm like,
I'm trying to figure out if it's like, now I have stuff that are status effects. I don't know if they... Because they're companions.
Yes, that's why I'd never use my card.
Barbed Vine is negative status effect or positive status effect. I don't think they're actually status effects.
I don't think they are neither.
Interesting.
Which is why I don't think playing a card like Bye-Bye, which gets rid of status effects, would get rid of them, so I don't think it's status effects.
Right.
They're a resource you use.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too terrible, I just don't like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna roll. Okay, so... Frown at you instantly. Got 3 spirits, so... Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. What do I got? That is insanely unfortunate. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play So Wild. Change the value of any one guy. I'm going to change this to a 6. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Oh, I got nothing.
Okay, cool. So I have Nature's Grasp 2, so grow 2 spirits. So I will grow this, and then I will upgrade him to this. It deals 6 undefendable damage plus 1 per spirit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 undefendable.
Alright.
And that would be my turn.
Alright, start my turn.
Not bad, actually. He's pretty decent in undefendable attacks, which is really great against the Shadow Thief. So you do not want the Shadow Thief to defend. The second he starts defending, you are not in a great place.
I'll spend 3 points. Shadow Defense 2.
Ooh,
Funny you mentioned that. Alright, let's roll some dice. I think I'll save this.
Going for cards?
I need cards.
Ooh,
nice.
Well, you got 2 more cards.
One more roll.
Ooh, 4 cards.
Alright, so I will draw 4 cards. 1,
The pile's
2,
looking a little small there.
3, 4. Well, I read about the character, and it specifically said, if you don't run through your pile at least once, you're playing the character wrong. So once you run through them, you have to shuffle them up and start over again. So it was nice. I got some more cards.
You have 6?
I will... Huh?
Oh, it's just, do you have 6?
No, I have 5.
Okay.
But I will play one of them as my main phase 2, which is Vegas Baby.
Okay.
Roll a die. I gain 2 CP.
Okay.
So that's at 6. And I think I'll call that. You know what? No, I'm going to spend 2 points for triple up.
He's being sus.
Draw 3 cards.
Because he doesn't have enough cards.
2, 3.
Ooh, just got dramatic in here. What cards did you just draw?
I'm going to spend a card to gain a CP.
Uh-oh. Summoned by the dramatic music. Hi, Drizzy.
Oh, wow, this costs nothing. I'll upgrade Dagger Strike. It literally costs 0 CP to upgrade it.
Alright, hold on. Pause the game.
Drizzy break.
This is Drizzy. She's our little female. She is the prima donna, queen of the universe, and you better bow down before her. This, we are very grateful to her for allowing us to use her table. Obviously, everything in this house is hers, and she's just gonna sit right on my cards. She is the bread thief of all things. She's a weirdo. She is named Drizzy because I wanted to name her after Drizzy from the Dungeons and Dragons book, because yes, I'm a nerd. And also, I got her from a very, very nice lady, and she was supposed to be a boy because I like boy cats. I think they're calmer. But I took her to the vet, and the vet went, "Congratulations, it's a girl!" So now I have Drizzy. So we'll see how long she graces us with her benevolent presence. Drizzy. She's so cute, though.
Alright, I think that's my turn.
Your turn? Alright,
It's
mine.
all you now.
Alrighty. Draw a card.
Oh, she just lounges and watches us play.
Okay, interesting.
2 damage for your poison.
2 damage. And 1 CP. Hello, Drizzy.
Oh, your cards here? They're mine now.
Yep. You thought you were just... I present to you my butt for petting. She likes the butt pets. But she is adorable. Oh, you're just gonna go all... Okay, cool. I always wanted... one thing I have never... Well, I guess I can't say that now because we play with my parents. My game is D&D. I love Dungeons and Dragons. This is the greatest game on the face of the planet. A little hard to play with just 2 people, but I am looking into that. I have found solo plays, which I'm hoping we're both planning on setting up like solo play videos as well, because our work schedules are very conflicting.
Just mess up all of your cards
Oh,
real quick.
your tokens
and my tail's gonna knock your tokens everywhere. I hope you enjoy my presence.
She really plans on what's the most inconvenient I can possibly be. But I always want to play D&D and just have it open like this with the cats, and every time the cat jumps on, like it's a sudden random encounter that you must battle, and you will lose. I've heard stories of people, like they'll set up a chair and the cat's actually a player. Like it's a druid stuck in wild shape. Okay, I have 3 wood and... I think I will keep 2 wood and the leaf. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a small straight. Okay. And then I will try to get my large
Can
straight.
I fix my stuff now, Drizzy?
Nope, no, you may not. I was about to say, she's just going for the middle. Oh my gosh, Drizzy!
I require attention, human. Attention me.
Wow.
Or I will ruin all your cards.
Normally when we've done our test runs, she'll come and just like lay down in the corner
like
and
corner.
be nice, but since we're actually live streaming this, obviously she needs to be in the middle of the table and knock all my stuff over.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it?
Okay, I got a small straight, which is luckily on the side that she's not on right now. Do you speak now, forever hold your peace? Good with that? Alright, 7 damage.
Okay, but I can defend
You
this.
can defend, but you do get barbed wire.
I do get barbed wire.
Yes.
We'll try for Shadow Defense 2. Which is now 5 dice. That's my upgrade. Okay,
Gross.
so you take...
I think that's the worst for me possible, isn't it?
Not really. I would gain
touche.
sneak attack, and you would take a poison. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to play try again.
Okay.
Which allows me, or chosen teammate, which I'm playing by myself right now, but allows me to re-roll 2 die. So I'm going to save this one and these 2, and I'm going to re-roll these 2 die.
Drizzy, you know they can't see you in this corner. You have to go in that corner and bug me.
And roll the exact same thing that I just got.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so this is going to be, I gain sneak attack, and you gain a poison. You would gain 2 because I rolled 2 of them, but stack limit is 3.
Okay.
So you can't gain any higher than 3. And that's it for my defense. How much damage is it?
7 damage. I love how so there's the corner right here where the room video is, and that's exactly where she stuck her head.
7.
So you only really see like the Drizzy butt.
All right, is it my turn?
That would indeed be your turn, because I don't think I have anything else to... wait a minute. I can do something, right? Hold on.
I'm sure you can do something.
You know, because of your sus, you said something very susly, which makes me wonder what cards you have. I'm actually going to... Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough CP. Nope, never mind. Ignore everything. Your turn.
Okay. Draw my card. Gain CP. Alright, I'm going to spend some CP here. I'm going to spend 1 to upgrade Shadow Dance to Shadow Dance 2.
Okay.
Spend 2 to upgrade Insidious Strike to Insidious Strike 2. And I'm going to do my first roll.
Three daggers, a bag, and a shadow. I just find this really interesting, like, because this is our very first video. So is this the thing that in, a couple years we look back on and go, oh no, what did we do? Why did we do that? But I'm actually really impressed with our setup. It took a really long time to figure out, okay, this is where you gotta put the camera, and this is where you gotta put this, and it looks super janky, but you know what, it works. And I'm very proud of us for actually doing that. Oh, is it your turn?
Yep, see, at least my side doesn't roll everything.
Well, I mean, that tail is in the danger zone.
The thing is, I don't know what I want to do.
Before she comes back.
I have a... I guess I'll save... I kind of want to roll the whole thing again. I don't like that.
Interesting. Yep, right, that's got your damage.
That's better.
Shadows.
2 shadows and a card. Last roll.
Is that anything?
It is. Alright, so I'll use his I'll use his shank attack.
Shank. Being shanked?
Yep, that is one sword, 1 bag, 1 card, and 1 shadow.
Did you take the other point of damage?
I did.
Okay. So 2 points?
Mm-hmm. And that gains me 1 point.
CP?
Yeah, 1 CP. Gain 1 sneak attack, which I've already got sneak attack. Draw 1 card and inflict poison. Poison's as high as you can go already.
You cannot inflict poison on me.
And I think that's it.
I keep forgetting. Jeez, oh Pete's. Not smart Demi. Not smart Demi. Ugh. I can block all this poison and I'm just not. Yeah.
But I think I'll end that. That goes back to you.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Okay. So card.
You're up, woman. Show me what you got.
I don't think I want this. So I can upgrade this to this. I get my CP. And let us immediately
Take 3 damage. Poison.
get in there.
I'm gonna remind you over and over again.
Super gross. Alright, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to remove the Dryad, get my health back, clear my 1 point, get CP back, and then I can immediately play Go Away. I don't want it anymore. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna play that.
What?
2 points. You immediately get a poison back.
What the heck? Hi. Rude. Very rude. I'll do that later. Yeah, I could. But I will not. Okay.
Also, it's a really well-made game. Like, everything feels good.
Mm-hmm.
All the tokens are nice and high quality. The maps higher. I'll say maps. The characters are high quality. It's really nice.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these.
And I'm gonna hope I'm not fixing to get smoked again.
Not with this roll, you're not. Oh, hold on.
You got Enrapture.
Oh, I do. I saw Cultivate.
Oh, you got Cultivate as well. It's both of them. Use the same thing.
I don't really want that though. But 1, 2, 6. No. See, I like causing damage, and I like causing lots of damage.
I mean, you're doing good. I got 3 HP left.
Wait, what? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, I win.
I still have my defensive roll, and
No,
I might
you
can
don't.
get shadows.
Enrapture, deal 4 undefendable damage.
Oh, that is a thing, isn't it? Reroll one of those. It's like one of your opponent's dice and force them to reroll it.
Which one?
The 6.
Okay, I will say I do also have another roll. But
Right into another 6.
I rolled a 6.
That's my luck.
So I'm fine. So wait, did I just beat you?
I think you won that one. Then it depends on how much damage you're fixing to do.
I mean, it's 4 undefendable damage.
Then, yeah, because I don't have anything. I don't have anything else.
I was about to say, like, I can deal more. I can do more if I need to, but like that's just 4. That's game, right?
That's it. Yeah, you won that.
Victory! I kick his butt at these games. It's great.
Not all the time. I beat her on Farkle the other day. But most of the time I get beat.
Please do, Ryan. I absolutely want to see that. Like the whole joke.
I want to see you try and act that. That's going to be the hard part.
Oh my gosh, I did very, very briefly play a kobold in a trench coat that was disguised as a warforged. So it was a kobold, so I had all.
But she has to be extra.
I do have to be extra, and also, I'm very tall in real life, so
She's like 5'2"
and a half. Half is very important. Every single one of my D&D characters must be extremely tall, but I really wanted to play a kobold because it just sounded like a lot of fun. But kobolds are very short, so I had to make my kobold tall. And that was a lot of fun because kobolds eat everything, so we would go to a tavern and I would like have to roll stealth and be very sneaky to open up the trench coat and shovel in all the food and have people be very confused, and that was a lot of fun. I think we only played like 2 rounds of that game, but it was extremely amusing to play.
Alright. So technically, you've won. It was best 2 out of 3.
Technically, I have one. Mwahaha.
But we have the time, and I'd like to show off the last 2 guys.
Yes.
Just know, I admit, she has won this one.
I have yet to. One of the things that we do need in this room is to have
Mini
a
fridge.
Well, a mini fridge is great. You hungry? I have snack bananas.
I see you have snack.
Is to have a whiteboard so we can keep track of how many times I beat you.
Alright, so I lost, so I get to choose. So I want the ninja.
Okay, great. I did not want the ninja. I'm perfectly okay with that. I think we've only played the ninja one time.
Twice. 2? Yes, we played it twice.
Oh, because you played one and I played one. Honest to God, I don't. I remember the ninja being very confusing, and I'm very good at strategy. I'm very good at these things. It's kind of a running joke. Mason is the board game expert of the universe. He reads the rules for fun.
I took the Star Wars manual to work and sat on my forklift reading it.
Like, this is an older...
Front to back.
Is it 80s or 90s?
Everyone started on 80s.
Okay, so if you guys know anything about RPGs, especially the ones from the 80s and 90s-ish, they made them to be exceedingly complicated. It's like the original rules for D&D, D&D Advanced, or even, heck, even, 3.5 and everything. They had so many mechanics, so they're incredibly complicated. And he's reading this for funsies at work because he enjoys
Like,
this.
it's work. Anything is more fun.
I mean, you're not wrong. But also because he's a nerd. But I am very good at strategies. I'm very good at numbers. Numbers is my thing. So the way I play this game, what's the probability of me getting this? What's the probability of me getting that? And that's why I'm really good, and that's why historically I cream Mason it.
I'm not good with percentages, reading something as a percentage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not, which is why I'm not a big fan of Baldur's Gate 3. I know it's a big game. A bunch of people will enjoy it. I did not, because whenever you go to attack something, it doesn't tell you the AC or anything, which is fine, it shouldn't. But you also don't roll a d20. The game rolls a d20, but you don't get to see what it rolls. It just gives you a percentage to hit that character based on their AC and your modifiers. And I don't like that because I don't do good with percentages at all. I prefer to have I'd prefer to attack something, roll a 12 to hit, and it's like our D&D game, our DM Alex, he'll say, oh, you just barely hit it or you almost missed it, and that tells me this thing's AC is 13, 14, whatever. A percentage does not do that. A percentage won't tell me what the AC is, which makes my choices harder because I don't know if I should try to attack or not, and that's on me. I'm sure people enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 for what it is. I do not. I prefer Solasta was a good one because it had
literally D&D.
It had all the D20 rolls and it had all that stuff I'm used to.
He also didn't like Baldur's Gate 1 or 2.
I didn't like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 because it's not turn-based. It's all...
Oh, it's complicated.
It's all action-based, and it's D&D, so I feel like it should be turn-based, but it's not.
It was very... Baldur's Gate 1 was extremely difficult to figure out.
No, she's just saying that because she's trying to be good and kept doing the bad stuff.
Okay, I didn't know... when Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out, like before it came out, and also I was reading the Drizzy books, which I very, very much like. D&D books, for those who don't know. And they've been around since, I want to say 80s.
What, D&D?
No, the Drizzy books.
I don't know.
I feel like it's late 80s or early 90s. And there's 20-something books, and they're really, really good. I absolutely love them. Currently going through them right now, too. But when Baldur's Gate 3 was announced, I'm like, okay, I need to learn more about this. What is this? And so he got the first one because I enjoy watching people play video games. I'm really not that good at them. So he got it to play it, and I think you lasted 5 minutes.
What game?
Baldur's Gate 1.
Yeah.
It did not last very long. But I watched it and I said, ooh, this looks really interesting. So he refunded it, and I got it. And I really, really enjoyed it. And so, me going by video game logic, what's video game logic? When you come across anything, you loot it. You take all of the stuff. I did not know
there's consequences for your actions.
I did not know that there was alignment stuff. And I was getting more and more evil as the time went on, and every time I entered a town, I was suddenly getting attacked by everybody, and my party members were leaving because I was too evil, and and all of this stuff. And it happened. I'm a completionist, so on the quest list, where I stopped playing for now, I will absolutely go back to it. But I stopped playing because there was a quest that said go and talk to the captain of the guard at this thing to get whatever the quest was. Well, I couldn't do that because I had soft-locked myself out of it. Every time I entered this town, the guard would attack me, and I had killed the captain of the guard because they attacked me, so I couldn't continue the quest because I couldn't talk to her because she was dead. So I did not play that very well, but I also work in spurts. So whenever the next desire for me to play this game comes on, I will do nothing but play that game.
Desire comes on.
I mean,
that's a word.
I make whatever. I'm an English major. I make my own phrases because I'm awesome. Okay, hey, the game we're playing. So a little bit of backstory here. The Barbarian is the easiest character in the entire game to play. One difficulty that you can see that there's a big empty space on your abilities because there's only 2 abilities: damage and more damage.
The Treant, the ninja is 2.
Really?
Yeah, it is a 2.
Wow, I thought it was more complicated.
Because it has slightly more abilities than you do. The Barbarian is all about doing damage. Almost every single one of those cards, including the defense is different, but almost every single one of her abilities is just some type of damage. In fact, most of them but 2 are damage. One of them is her.
I do have
yeah, 2 of them are healing. Her defensive ability heals her, and she also has another ability called Fortitude, which also heals her. Everything else is just damage, some combination of damage.
Yeah, it's not complicated. Like everything else is like, okay, you do this, and then you roll to add on this. This is deal damage, deal more damage, deal lots of damage.
Deal the most damage.
Deal the most damage. Your defense isn't a defense; it's a heal.
Yep.
So it's take damage
and mitigate it by healing some of it.
So it's really not that it's super simple.
And his rage is just a massive amount of damage, and it inflicts stun, which is really brutal because it gives you a whole other turn, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So have more turns. Would you like more turns with your turns?
And the ninja is similar to the night elf that I played earlier.
Moon elf
that I played earlier. Don't sue us, World of Warcraft. Except he's just kind of a combination of the moon elf and the Shadow Thief, but she does poison. A lot of her stuff does poison.
Delayed poison.
This is delayed poison.
Ooh,
it can only be stacked to 2, but it does 3 damage each, and it disappears at the end of your turn.
Yeah, it goes away. So before the other one, that poison just stayed with me forever, but it only did 1 per. So that will be 2.
If I have 2 of them on you, the most you can do is 6 at the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn, so I have the opportunity to get rid of, not the beginning of my turn.
It also has Smoke Bomb, which makes it gives you a 50% chance to avoid damage, which any damage that's done, you have to roll a die. On a 1 to 3, you avoid all damage. Mm-hmm. So it's just a 50% chance to miss. And it is it's like her Wellspring from her last one. It's something I can attach to her. I can only get 1 because the stack limit is only 1. Mm-hmm. And then I also have Ninjutsu, which is Demi could probably say it better than I could. But it is a token. I can have 3 of them. I can spend them to add different effects to my attacks, depending on what I roll on the d6. On a 1 to 3, I just add 1 more damage. A 4 and 5 adds 2 more damage. On a 6, I can choose to either add 2 damage or, add 2 damage and inflict poison, or make my attack undefendable. So, and it's a modifier, so I can add it after my attack if I want to. Now, she's just in the way.
You've been chosen.
Apparently. All right, we're gonna roll to see who goes first.
Oh, jeez.
Drizzy has given me luck because I got a 6.
I got a 5. Yes.
Alright, so 1, 2.
Oh, 3. I don't remember drawing cards, but apparently I did. Hello. Thank you for
Here's my butt. Hello, here's my butt.
I would like a snack banana. Would you like a snack banana?
I'm good right now.
I would like a snack banana.
Alright, this costs nothing, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. Vegas, baby. Roll a die, gain half of it as rounded up. SCP, so that's... Why is my brain not working? 3?
3.
So 1, 2, 3.
5 half, just 2.5, rounded up to 3. Hello, Jason.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to spend 2 of that on Walk the Line 2, get an upgrade already.
Ooh.
1 more to upgrade Poison Blade.
Oh, no, stop
Go ahead and get some upgrades going.
Jeez, gross.
And roll some dice and see what I get. Now, the ninja's die is composed of 3 ninjato, which are basic damage die, 1 through 3. 2 shuriken, which are mostly basic damage as well, but they add their own special abilities depending on the ability you use it for. And a mask, which is at 6, and the mask is used for your ultimate and a lot of other abilities. The Barbarian has 3 swords, which is her 1 through 3. 2 life, which is the heart, and 1 power.
You can't have my
So essentially our rates are about the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's just our die types are different. So I'm going to roll for my attack. See what I get. Oh boy, that's a lot.
A lot of swords.
That's a lot of swords.
Excuse me.
Here, I'm going to save 3 swords. And I'm going to re-roll, end the shuriken and re-roll this.
I see what you're going for.
That is a mask. I've got one more roll. That is another sword.
Another sword.
Alright, so that is 3 of 5. At least 4 swords. So that's something at least. I do actually. I have a small straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll use Poison Blade 2, which is I roll a die. On a sword, I inflict poison. On a shuriken or a mask, I inflict 2 of the poison, and it deals 5 damage.
Yeah.
So I have a sword, so you get a poison and 5 damage.
Okay. I say 1 damage.
All right.
I heal 2 health per heart. I rolled 2 hearts. That's 4. So I only take 1. She rubbed on my foot. It's just like unexpected cat on your foot, which isn't as bad as the other one.
Actually, yeah, give me one of those bananas. That's starting to smell really nice.
Hey, snack bananas are great. Everyone should have a snack banana.
I appreciate it.
If you have a banana in your house, go eat your snack banana.
Like, do it now. Take care of yourself.
Yes, everybody will all community snack banana time.
Water and snacks.
Mm-hmm. Cephas, the big floof, who has not graced us with his presence, he's a big boy, and his favorite thing is to come up to your foot and lick it, which is extremely, when you're not expecting that, startling. Okay, so draw a card. Okay, CP. Oh, my cards are upside down. Let's not do that.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go this way.
Let me shove this in my mouth. I appreciate you.
I will return.
It's cool because I have to stare at my cards for another hour and figure out what I want. I actually have some pretty decent cards, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's a number 3. Okay. I have a lot of upgrade cards in my hand right now, but beginning of the game. Okay, I'm actually going to sell this to get another CP, so I'll have 4, and I'm going to use all 4. I'm going to upgrade my Smack to Smack 3, and then upgrade Sturdy Blow to Sturdy Blow 2, so I have no CP left.
Have you rolled already?
No, I have not.
Okay. I was wondering when you had 2 swords in front of you.
That's
from your defense roll.
My defense, yeah. Oh. Another thing Drizzy likes to do, besides she's an attention hog and, you know, clearly the most important person in the room, she'll take her nose and just, like, touch you with her nose, and so it's just like...
Suddenly cold nose.
Suddenly cold nose! Alright. 3 swords, 2 hearts. Is that anything?
I don't think so yet.
I don't think so yet either. So I'm gonna keep my 3. Oh, that's a sword. 3 swords. Just gonna go for beating you up. All right, 5 swords. I'm okay with that. 10 undefendable damage.
Okay. We're going to play this.
What you got?
Helping Hand. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to reroll it. Reroll any of those.
Okay, it's still undefendable though.
If it's 4?
On a 4 of a kind, the attack becomes undefendable. I had 5.
At least I can bring the damage down a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
Or not.
Well, does that count?
Oh yeah, it fell out of the thing.
Still same thing. Same thing, 10 undefendable damage.
Alright.
Kaboomy!
The Barbarian does a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of, and also I upgraded it to a 3, so it's pretty nasty. I will take the 3 damage. 1,
and that goes
2,
away as well. Your delayed
3.
poison.
All right, cool. I don't want that anymore.
Okay, my turn now. I will draw a die, and I will go 1 point up. Draw a die. Wow, draw a card.
Oh, can I retroactive? Will you allow me, or no?
Well, you already passed it over to me.
Okay, all right, I'm good.
I had already drawn in everything.
Perfectly fine. I forgot I had a pen.
You gotta pay attention to that.
Yep, yes I do.
Oh man, the swords are real with this character.
Yeah. Well, you do, yeah. 1 out of 2 chance. 3 out of 6. Fractions, numbers, percentages. Yay! I like that kind of stuff. Also, caffeine is wonderful. I'm usually not allowed to have it, but...
I think I'm gonna save this.
You guys should see me when I have a chai tea latte. I'm bouncing off the walls. It's so good, though. It's my favorite.
That is a shirt.
But I sadly can't have very much because caffeine makes me sick. But this isn't very much. This is a nice little morning tea. I'll promote tea as much as I can.
Last roll.
Is that anything?
I've got a couple things here. It's a small straight.
Oh, I see that.
There's also smoke screen. I think I want to do smoke screen. So I'm going to spend these for smoke screen. I gain smoke bomb,
Okay.
2 ninjutsu, which lets me add to my damage, and you gain a delayed poison.
I really needed that card that I did.
And that's my turn.
Okay. 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 Okay, I'm used to the other one, so I'm like, okay, damn it, nope, not yet. Okay, roll.
That's the same roll you got last
Same
time.
thing I had last time. So you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, you're doomed. All right, that is 8 undefendable damage.
But I have my smoke bomb.
What's that?
On a 1 to 3, I avoid damage.
Okay.
That's a 4.
That's unfortunate. I will not forget this time. So you take 8 damage, and I will also, for no CP, say
8 damage.
8 damage. Head bash. If you successfully dealt at least 8 damage to an opponent after their defense is concluded, play this card and inflict concussion. So this means that you must skip your income phase.
Okay, so I don't gain a card and I don't gain any more combat points.
Exactly.
All right, and this was undefendable, so I couldn't roll defense dice against it.
Right. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Okay, is that your turn then?
Yep.
All right. Since I can't do anything else, I might as well just try for an attack. Ooh, that's nice.
I don't like that at all.
We're gonna hold on to those 3.
Let's not. Oh. Okay. Oh, a little less worried, but still, ew.
Last roll.
Ooh.
Alright, I get 1 item. I get Shade Walk. Also, you take 3 damage from your poison.
I already did that.
And it comes back to me. Shade Walk, I gain another smoke bomb.
Okay.
I deal 6 undefendable damage.
Gross.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin a ninjutsu and roll a die to modify that.
1, 2, 3.
Add 1 more damage to it.
1 more? Okay.
Yep, and I'm going to spend my other ninjutsu to do that again.
Spend as many more?
So long as I've got the tokens.
Nasty.
To add 1 more damage.
1 more, okay. Ooh, gross. Super gross.
And you get a delayed poison.
Do not want.
Alright, now it's your turn.
Okay.
Concussion's gone.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to spend the CP for double up to draw 2 cards. Something crazy. I'm going to immediately sell this because it's smack 2 and I already have smack 1 or 3, so I don't need that. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm...
Also, you take 3 damage.
end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I'm thinking of the.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend my CP and upgrade Fortitude.
Nice. Good heal.
For a very specific reason. If I do hearts and if I get a 3 of a kind, which you have to do for this, you can remove a status effect.
Nice.
So let's see what I got.
Yeah, 2.
The exact same thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for the healing, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the 2 hearts. Alright, so there's at least 3. Get rid of that poison. Alright, so 4 hearts, so I heal 6. You can have that back.
Nah, it doesn't go away yet.
Yeah, 3 of
3 of a kind. You have 2 5s and 2 4s.
Oh, hold on a second. I completely misread that. Oh, I misunderstood that completely. Oh, I would have rolled differently. Oh, okay. I completely did not understand that.
Gotta pay attention to it.
That's really stupid. Well, I heal 6. That's
still a good heal.
That's a good heal. I did not even remotely notice that. Okay? Okay, so I assumed on a 3 of a kind numbers, you have to roll the same numbers.
Yep. It says numbers right there.
I don't know if that was that then. Well, I had 5 of them, so it probably
That's fine.
was.
There's probably some of them in there. But.
Okay. I completely misunderstood that. I cannot play anything, so I heal 6 and lose 3.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2.
Poison comes right to me. And I actually get to get my stuff this time.
Okay. Reading your stuff is important.
It really is. Alright, I think I'm going to spin 1 for a CP. I'm going to roll some dice.
You are doing like 500 CP all the time. Ooh. Interesting.
I think I'm going to save these 3. These 3. And roll these. I've got 1 more roll. You know what? I've already picked them up. Alright, all I have here, I don't think I have anything that can help me right now, is Tip of the Blade.
It's pure damage defendable?
Nope, it's pure damage, which means it just goes to damage. But I also cannot modify it anyway.
Right.
So, 2 damage straight to you. And that's it.
Okay. These are the much simpler characters. Compared to all of that nonsense that we just had to deal with. Okay. Okay.
A lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage, but I have learned! Okay, so 4 of a kinds.
So you need 4 of the same numbers.
4 of the same numbers, and I have 3 different numbers. Well, okay, so what if I did this? That really doesn't...
That's kind of what you already have, but now you have 2 separate numbers.
Alright, so it's not going to be undefendable, but it is going to be just a bunch of damage. Okay. Oh. Do I have anything for that? Fudge muffins. Well, I could, but that doesn't mean I'll get anything. I'll just go for the 10 damage you can defend.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my defense.
What does your defense do?
So on 1 sword, you deal 1 damage.
Okay.
Shuriken deals you 2 damage.
Okay.
And if I were to gain 2 aliens, I'd get a smoke bomb.
Okay.
I do have I can reroll 1 of these dice,
okay.
So I'll reroll the alien into another. I say alien, it's a mask. It looks like an alien.
It does look like an alien. So it's 3 damage?
That's 3 damage, and I'm going to spend my token, because I will be receiving damage, and try to see if I can negate that damage. On a 1 to 3.
Oh.
It's a 6, so no.
Alright, so 10 damage to you. Big boom.
Alright, And now it's your turn. I mean, no, it's my turn. That was my defense.
I mean, I'll take another turn. I don't mind.
Pop that up one. I'm gonna use both these die. 1, 2, 3. Both these cards. So triple up, which takes 2. Double up, which takes 2 to draw 5 cards.
Wow, look at that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
How much CP did you have?
I had 5.
Oh. Jeez, rolling in it.
I will play Getting Paid to gain 2 of that back.
Getting all the good cards here.
And I'll start doing some rolls and see what I get. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Oh, that's a lot of swords.
There's a lot of swords. Which you get?
I'll save these.
I see what you're doing. I see.
I can do that. I'll go for that. All right, so I'm going to do my Death Blossom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which is I roll 5 die.
Okay.
And I deal 1 damage. 1 damage for every sword, plus 2 damage for every shuriken.
Okay.
And if I get an alien, if I get a mask, it's undefendable.
Gross.
All right, so that is
3 damage.
1, 2, 3 damage.
That's it.
That is undefendable.
Okay, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 damage. Okay.
And then we go to your turn.
Alrighty. Draw a card. I think I need that, but let's see. That was for you.
Damn it!
It's like the same thing. See, that's the thing with this guy, you know? Although, oh, hold on a second. Let's try to do something a little bit different. Hold on.
Oh, she's doing something different.
You know, I don't honestly, like, because this is a level 3, even though it's the basic of basic attacks, it's super overpowered, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's overpower. I mean, honestly, there's a 7. Oh, I didn't get him. Slipped from my hands.
Let's let him do him. You don't gotta pick him up.
Yes, I do. I don't think he's the kind to jump on the table. There's both cats in here. Gray stuff for their presence. 2s or 1s? Let's go for 2s. Oh, I got another 2.
Yep, you got one more roll.
I rolled 2 more swords.
That's a lot of damage, though.
But it's a 1 and a 3, so it's not undefendable. It's 10 damage, though.
Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to spend ACP
Okay.
to play Not This Time and negate 6 of that.
Ugh, gross.
So that's left with what, 3?
4.
4?
Yep.
And now I'll roll my defense, which is 3 die. That would be
Although if Cephas jumped up on the table
4
and
damage
laid down,
back to
it'd be
you.
half the
How much damage do I take?
How much?
It'll be 4 back to you. Oh, I can re-roll a die. I'm gonna re-roll a die. I'm gonna save these. I'm gonna re-roll it. Okay, that's just the same. It's 4 damage to you.
Alright, you also take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so is it my turn now? That was my defense.
Yeah, he slipped. Yes, it is.
Okay, draw a card. Gain CP.
I tried very hard to get you a Cephas. He said no thank you. He is a big scaredy cat. He is terrified of everything. I think it took like 6 months for him to get used to Mason. It took a really long time for him to start coming out.
I think I'm just gonna roll dice.
And it's been about, it's been over a year at this point. He's just now giving Mason snuggles.
Jeez.
He's a mama's boy. He loves me.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll save that.
What you got?
That is 5 shurikens. I don't think I need 5 shurikens though. I'll re-roll it one more time. Regardless, it says you get 5 shurikens this turn. Alright, so I'm going to be using Walk the Line.
That's a shame it's not anything.
Well, it is. It's Walk the Line.
But I mean, like, having all 5 of them.
So I roll 2 dice and deal damage equal to the total roll.
Okay.
And I can re-roll one of them if I want to.
Okay.
If the final damage value is 6 or less, then it becomes undefendable.
Okay. So low ones are
4.
4. So it's just 4 undefendable.
So it's just 4 undefendable damage.
Lucky for you. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. That's not Fizz.
Oh, you got another one outside? So she keeps track of a bunch of cats outside that she feeds outside. They're not our cats, they're strays. We don't know whose they are, if they are anybody's, but she feeds them anyway.
Alright, you got the board. I gotta go feed my outdoor cat.
You would go as soon as it's your turn, would you?
Well, you know, entertain the guests.
The guests. I'm supposed to entertain the guests. So, this will be the last round we play. We'll see who wins. She's already technically won the competition because she did best 2 out of 3. I just wanted to show off the last 2 characters. Customers. Wow. But we will be doing other streams in the future of different games. We may come back to Dice Thrones every once in a while just to have something for you guys to listen to or watch or whatever it is you do. We hope to have... I know we're going to have newer games up here. That's definitely going to happen. Because I do have quite the collection. I have a whole bookshelf of them. So we'll be going through and playing through each one of them. Depending on if Demi wants to or not. I don't know, maybe you'll find some favorites in there somewhere. Maybe you won't really care and you're just here for the music and the talking. I don't know, you're here, I don't care. I've already, drawn you in. So whatever you do is you now. Oh, she's back. So now it's her turn.
Yes, I'll do that. So that one, there's 2, you can hear all about my cats. We have one main outdoor cat whose name is Fizz. Fizzy is the grumpiest, angriest cat you will ever, you will ever hear in your life.
I did use words, I just use a lot.
And I love Fizz. Fizz loves people, hates everything else that moves and breathes. So he does not play well with others. I've seen him go after like a possum 3 times his size. He often comes to our door, not even kidding, like covered in blood. Because he messed up an ear, got into a fight with somebody. I'm going to use 2 CP. Oh, jeez.
You draw 3.
All of them. Triple up, draw 3 cards. But Fizz comes by every day. He gets food because I love him. But that was, so the cat set off the ring that we have, and that's how I know. It's like, so if the ring goes off, it's not that there's a person that comes to our house because comes here, but because there's a cat outside. But that was not Fizz. That was one I call Chonky Boy. Fizz will come up, you can pet him, do everything else. Chonky Boy is very feral. He will not come anywhere near you. But on our little porch, I have a cat house that I put their food on, and he was just chilling on there, which is the closest I've seen him do. I'm going to spend my 1 remaining CP to inflict concussion on you.
Okay.
I'm going to... you... Alright, I'm actually gonna sell this card. I'm gonna sell this card. I'm gonna sell this card. I have 3. Okay. We'll see where it goes from there. Okay, I have 3 1s, so that's great. For me, not for you.
Hey, that's a thing, I think. Yeah, overpower.
Oh.
Now she has to choose.
No. The problem is he can screw me up. Actually, no. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Really, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm doing it. Yes. All right. So I got 3. Twice as wild. Change the value of any 2 dice. And let's make both of those 6s, shall we?
Let's not. Twice as wild. 3 points. So let's make 2 of them swords instead. You know what? No, let's make one sword and one a heart. A heart.
You're a butt. I'm gonna sit here and sulk.
You don't get your ultimate. So the ultimate normally can't be defended by anything except for what I just did, which was change her die roll itself. So, are you done?
I'm done.
I do get concussion, so I can't draw a card.
Oh yeah, you can't do nothing.
But you get concussion back. I'll roll. The swords are real. I kind of feel like I just want...
It's my big move.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I just want the sword this time. See if I can get another sword. Nope. Got one more roll.
Oh, I can do this while I engage with people. Can you let me know how does like the music sound to you? How does like that kind? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? We're trying to find like the perfect medium of all of these. If anything kind of sounds funky or looks funky, if you could let us know, then we can make it even better for the next ones.
Okay, that's just going to be 6 damage. It is not undefendable, so you can roll your defense.
Okay, so 3. 2, so that's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, neck and neck.
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm actually gonna sell this card. Could be useful, but not right now. I don't want healing, so I'm gonna go for damage.
That's damage.
Yeah, but it's not on the front.
You have one more roll, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, but you need 4 of a kind.
Yeah. I mean, those are not good odds. Yeah.
See how she talks of odds and stuff. I can't do odds.
to get 2 2s is okay. On 2 dice, it's a 1 in 36 chance. When you add in another dice, it makes it a little bit better odds, but like those are really not great odds. So how about I just beat you up? Okay, I'm just gonna beat you up. Cool. Alright, you can defend.
Okay, that's going to be 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I roll 3 dice for my defense
hold on.
roll.
Does the amount of... Okay. Oh, well, it's gonna be more than that. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. No sense in that. So you are... I can re-roll one of them. Re-roll one of these die. Let's just do it here so I don't... Alright, so that's just going to be 4 damage back to you.
4? Okay.
And how much to me? 10?
Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm going to play a card. I'm going to spend my CP to do get some. So I'm going to get some. And for every sword, add more, and you do get concussion. So it was 10.
All swords.
15 points of damage.
Whew, okay.
Woohoo! Wow. Okay, that makes me feel cool.
I went to 3.
Ooh, ouch. That's rough, buddy.
Okay, Suko. My turn?
That is your turn.
Okay, I can't do anything because you got a concussion on me. So
That
I don't
is
get to draw anything.
That is true.
So I'll just have to roll. That's all I can do.
Oh, no! No!
Jeez,
no!
That's a lot of die.
Oh no, I have no CP. Oh!
I saved it.
Oh crud!
I have a single 6 left.
Are you pulling this out of your butt at the last second?
Unless you can stop it.
I have no CP. I put everything into that last round. Oh no!
Okay, so this is going to be all right. So you get 2 things of poison on you.
End my turn. End my turn.
I gain smoke bomb.
Okay.
And it does 10 damage directly.
Just 10?
Yes.
Oh, 4 points. Oh no! Ooh.
That's it.
That's close. Okay. I have to beat you this turn. Oh, that's interesting. That's not helpful to me at all. So I'm going to actually sell this because I'm not going to be around to defend for very much longer. So we're going to go. I have 4 hit points. He has 3. So it kind of comes down to.
You got sturdy blow, which is undefendable.
I win.
No, not yet.
Oh, what?
I have smoke bomb.
Oh no.
Which is
Oh
a
no.
50% chance
That's just
to block it entirely, regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
So it's undefendable, meaning you can't roll your defense die. But if you have a token, like I do, that can be used on it, it can still be used.
There's nothing I can do to negate that. So because it's undefendable. So there's nothing I can do better unless
you have a 50% chance
unless I miraculously
tie the game.
Unless I miraculously get my ultimate.
And even then, if you get your ultimate, you're just going to tie the game. So at the end of your turn, after you defeat me, you're defeated. Because the poison's still on you.
I still kicked your butt.
Well, hey, it's up to you. What you're going to do? When you got 2, you've got 2 of your crits there already. You might could get a ray each out of that.
You have no CP. If I get it, it's
I
basically
have
the
none.
same thing. So it's either chance it on the dice roll or chance it on the many dice roll.
Regardless of this, if you don't kill me this turn, you die.
I still kicked your butt.
It's up to you.
Whose fate? My fate or your fate? Oh no.
You still got 2 rerolls left.
I know. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna see what happens. You ready?
Go big or go home.
I mean, you got a decent chance here. You got 1 more left.
No, I have to go for a something. Oh, that sucks so much. Okay, so I have. Oh,
Overpower.
hold on a second. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I have to go for sturdy blow because it has to be undefendable. Because you can kill me with that. Before I do anything. All right, roll your smoke bomb, Mason.
1 to 3, I am safe. 6.
I made the killing blow. I feel cool.
That's a 3-0 win to her against me. But if you didn't get me that turn, that was it. That poison had you.
That was. Oh yeah, no, I knew that one. And so the thing in my hand, I had to change the value of 1. So if I had 4 of them, but like it was not working out for me. Oh my gosh. I really like this game. These are all the ones that we have. They have a Santa versus Krampus, which is
got
funny.
a lot of them.
There's season 2. We're missing number 2. We have 1, 3, and 4. We don't have 2, which I think is that the Monk versus Paladin?
That is the Monk versus Paladin. Yeah.
And then there's all of season 2 we don't have, which is like Gunslinger versus
Samurai.
There's a Vampire Lord versus I don't know who the Vampire
I'm not
Lord
sure on
is.
that one.
But those are just the fantasy ones, which I kind of wish that they stuck with. But then
Marvel's fine. Marvel's if you want to go that route, go that route. But like the fantasy stuff seems more interesting to me because it's fantasy. It's just generic fantasy characters.
Yeah.
It's not some big name character somebody already knows.
I agree with that. I think their fantasy stuff is great. I think it's hilarious. It's a very well put together game. You can see how easy it is, or you can go with super simple like the Barbarian, or very complicated like the Treant. And so whatever your skill set is, it really matches that. And it's, again, praise their design.
Really family friendly design. It's so easy to just set this game up and go.
Yeah, and it takes up no space.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a big table. That's great. Because of our camera setup, you can't see that little corner over here. So you don't even need that corner. You know, some games we're going to play are probably going to be bigger than that. I have one of my favorite games, thanks to Demi and Christmas, Heroescape, which gets pretty massive. Ryan knows Heroescape. We played it together whenever we got it for Christmas. I think that's going to be fun to play on the big table. We'll do that at some point. Like I said, we'll get through all the board games at some point. This is probably going to be it for our podcast today.
Yeah, so we're aiming for a live stream once a week, probably on the weekends, because that is the time. I usually work mornings, Mason works midnights, and so we very rarely cross paths. I just happen to be off this week, so we could do a little bit more fun stuff. I'm hoping to have another stream this weekend.
Okay, yeah.
I don't see why not. We'll figure out what the schedules are, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, and keep you posted. Of course, please, we have the Facebook page, Worlds Collide Games. We have a Twitter, which is so super fancy and cool, social media gurus. And, of course, subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button, pretty please. Drizzy wants you to hit the subscribe button, and you wouldn't want to disappoint Drizzy now, would you?
We also have a Patreon for if anybody cares about that at all. It's really cheap. I think it's 1, 5, and 15 is our tiers.
Yeah.
1 is just thank you for helping us out. 5 is you get an invite to a Discord that we have. And 15 is you get the invite to the Discord, as well as you get to choose some of the games we play via poll. Mm-hmm. So,
That's why I like to say that not only does it go to, help out and feeding Drizzy, oh my gosh, this poor Skin and Bones cat, you can see she's just terribly taken care of. But basically, it's going right back into the board gaming community. We want to support all of our amazing indie developers. Like, of course, the big games are great, but my super love is Kickstarter. I have a little bit of a problem with Kickstarter because they're so shiny, but these are the little itty bitty companies that need their help to give us brand new, beautiful games. Dice Thrones was a Kickstarter. They keep coming out with Kickstarters, which is great. Some of my favorite games that we will absolutely get to, the vast majority of these started with crowdfunding in some ways, and we want to support those people. But
board games is always fun.
Board games are always great, but my God, are board games...
I said more games, but board games works.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all the more games, the cooler it is, but they are extremely expensive.
More games that are board games.
More games. More board games. Board games. I'm going to be working on my solo things. I got some solo D&D adventures, so I have some cool story ideas. And I think Mason has his solo board games. We're probably going to make those not live.
They might be a video on our YouTube channel if you just ever want to just pop onto that to pay attention to that. It's up to you. But I think that's going to do it for us for now.
Yes, thank you.
We've been playing for about 3 hours now. We appreciate all the people who showed up, people who left, everybody.
Yeah.
We had a good. I believe there was 7 or 8 concurrent viewers at one point.
So that's so cool.
That's great.
It's almost
other
double
people
digits.
Other than just our friends and all are getting maybe it'll get out there. We had 21 views in all, so at least 21 people at least looked at it.
That is double digits.
So we're gonna sign off for now, hopefully, and we'll talk to everybody next time we do another live stream.
Yeah, can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace out, homies. Oh, Drizzy, you're gonna fall off.
Drizzy.
Oh my gosh.